fucking dream.
What happened here?
I mean, it was my very first time snowboarding, like very first time on a board.
Yeah.
And the other three that we were with have been snowboarding before, and I didn't want to slow the group down. So I was like, if y'all bring it down one notch, I'll jump up one notch, essentially. And instead of going on like the little baby bitch hills, I went like to the top of the fucking mountain.
Yeah, he went to a blue diamond with us.
Initially. No.
It wasn't a bad blue. It wasn't a bad blue one. If we would have stayed on that path, however, we didn't realize that it forked, and it forked from a nice easy little kind of blue diamond to like a double black diamond, and like this ain't no bitch double black diamond. Like it was like a fuck you black diamond.
When you say double black diamond, there's no such thing as a little bitch double black diamond.
Well, some mountains they're like, this is a double black diamond, but it's really
like in Korea, it's like, oh, this is a black diamond, and it was like easier than the blue diamond.
Yeah.
In Colorado. So like different places scale differently. Like sure, it may have been like black diamond over there for them, but
never been to Korea, so I can't tell you. But I have been to Colorado.
Oh man, Korea's awesome.
It is.
God.
Have we ever talked about it? I don't think we.
Wait, you were stationed in Korea with Jesse?
No.
No, I was stationed at the same time as John Yee, if you know who that is.
Well, yeah, I know who he is. Guy was a riot.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's amazing.
All right. So, Lorelei, where did we leave off last week?
Oh, we... I have to summarize the whole thing, or just like where we left off?
Just where we left. Like, how about the last, like, I don't know, 15 minutes?
Okay, so I fucked up trying to that one guy whose name I've forgotten, like Jacob or something?
Jacobs, yeah.
Jacobs, that was it.
Jacobs, yeah.
So he fired at us, and we had to kill everyone on the ship. And that one guy came out, and he fired the rocket launcher at us.
Fucking Leo.
But he made that crane fall on the ship, so it's going down. So I abandoned the fight and ran inside the captain's room and had to push to try to open up the locked drawers. And I caused blood twice on the ship doing it.
Like always.
Yeah, and I got them both open. One had nothing in it, and I didn't get to see what the other one had.
All right.
Next time.
We did leave off on that. Mwah. All right. So, the first book / manifesto thing that you picked up, it was a big, heavy tomb-looking thing. As you're holding it and you're using your powers, gives you a very dark, foreboding feeling. When you rip open the second drawer, you see a data slate in there amongst other rummages. Remember, this ship is still tumbling back and forth heavily. So you can grab the data slate.
Yeah, I'm shoving both of those into my backpack.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll say you can grab them both, but because everything is literally shaking and tumbling back and forth, give me an acrobatics check.
Fair enough.
With a -10.
All right.
And this is as you're grabbing everything and trying to leave.
What did I roll? I can't see.
You rolled a 3.
On a target of 0.
I was I'm not even going to pretend to try to re-roll that. I'll never make it.
I mean, you rolled a 3. You got 1 degree of failure. So you don't fall prone and throw everything to the 4 winds. However, you stumble on the way out and you drop. Let's see, which one do you drop? You drop the tome that you pick up. Now it's sliding across the room from you. You can go and get it, but it's going to take you your full move action to go get it.
God. How bad are we being thrown right now?
The ship is starting to lean heavily on one side. It's leaning towards the port side since that's where all the water is taking.
Which side's the poor side?
You know.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not so bad. I would take a wild guess
Okay.
the side that has the hole in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna dump us onto the dock.
That's not as bad as I thought. Then yeah, I'm gonna make a run for the manifesto.
Okay. You get to it. It's sliding against the wall. There is a window, and you can see. Hang on, let me point this stuff out real quick. You can see this. I don't know if can you see my ping or am I in GM? Okay, you can see all this stuff, and there's a window. You could potentially jump out of it next turn if you want to.
Okay.
But realize that you're landing on boxes and crates, and this ship is tilting into it.
Yeah.
And that's probably more acrobatics, huh?
I was about to say I don't have any acrobatics or athletics. That penalty is gonna be no.
So I was like, I let you pick which of the two you want to do to get to do that.
You just walk outside.
Well, again, the ship is tilting
What?
and tumbling.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an acrobatics check one way or the other. The difference is what are you doing with your acrobatics or athletics. Let's see. Next up on Biggin. You're currently prone.
I am prone. I'm on my back. I'm staring up at the sky. I'm honestly just going to take this turn to go. It's 3 a.m. All I wanted to do was go to sleep.
I wanted to
And I just lay there.
As you're laying there and you're looking up at the sky, you notice that clouds are starting to set in from the distance. And you're,
Awesome.
in your mind you think, oh, it's going to rain. And then suddenly you start feeling your body get soaked with blood. And you put your hand down and you look around you, all the wood around you starts seeping blood. Like ridiculous amounts of blood.
And deep sigh.
You, since you're just laying there and the boat's starting to tilt, you're just gonna slide a little bit.
Okay. So Theo and
Sorry.
Magnus can both see Biggin just laying on the ground. Just
Essentially, yes.
not having a good day.
No.
Theo, you're standing over Jacob's. Wait, where are you, Theo? Oh no, never mind. Theo,
I'm on the road.
yeah, Theo and Magnus, you're both on like the roof, overwatching this ship, and you can see it, like just from your vantage point, it's just kind of turning, where the crane just fucking plowed through the entire ship itself, and water is just—it's not pouring, it's just absorbing water at this point and just getting full.
Not to mention the remains of the rocket shot.
Yes.
Good. I'm just gonna say over the beat because there's no way I can really help. I would never reach it in time.
If you were to, did you tie rope? No, you didn't. You didn't tie rope to the roof this time. You don't have a fast way down. You are about 50 meters up. Even with a full action dash and acrobatics, you could it'll still take you 2 turns to get to the ground. With a -20 acrobatics, if you
I'm
want.
50 meters up.
Yeah, you are.
God damn. Oh. Wow.
You wanted that high
I did not-
step,
You
Well,
want.
I didn't know I was such a tall building.
I mean, it's a port docks, like, and yeah, these buildings are ancient, but there are warehouses and other old buildings here too.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait,
Did you say
you're not 50
Did you
meters
say-
up. Sorry, wrong building, wrong area.
Yeah.
You're about 30 meters up, not 50. You
Okay.
could get to the ground with a -20 acrobatics. I'll just say that you were jumping like down rooftops and stuff to get to the ground. But it's a -20. If you fuck up bad enough, it's a pretty long fall.
Nah. Oh, I could on my way. I have a clip. I can just clip into something and like essentially rappel down it, right? Because that's what it's used for.
The belt harness, the fucking harness clip you're talking about for the
I have
grappling.
one of those, right? That's what. No, not. Don't click deceive. I'm not trying to deceive anybody.
Deceive the GM.
No, I guess I don't have it. It's not on my gear. I guess I don't have it.
If you
That's what I
have
thought I used last
A
time.
grapnel online typically comes with a clip harness. Typically,
Okay.
Wait, with that
It's-
kind of thing, could he like shoot across and like zip line down?
yes, but with a
I have it
penalty.
anchored. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yes, with a penalty.
Yeah.
It also depends where you're shooting it.
honestly, they're far enough away that trying my best, I could not reach them because I don't have the speed.
You were roughly 100 meters, like 90 meters away. Because I said you were 3 times whatever this is, and that's 90
Yeah,
meters.
that's what I remembered. So
grapnel line has a range of 100 meters, if I remember correctly. If you
Look at
wanted
that
to go balls out, I'd give you a shot at the mast.
I don't have a grapnel line.
Oh, okay.
Unless you gave it to everyone. Yeah, I don't.
I thought you had one. Why am I even
No, I
talking?
thought I did too. That's what I thought. Megan has one. I remember he said he had one.
Hey, one of you guys has the grapnel line. I don't remember who.
Yeah.
It was you.
It wasn't me.
Magnus. Essentially the same thing I told Theo. You're, I won't say, are you right next to him or are you like in a platform over?
Well, I guess I'm right next to him because that's.
Yeah, he's right next to me. It's already happened. It's fine.
Same situation. You're watching the ship tilt. You saw this rocket go off, or you saw this missile go off. It's rocket, really, but whatever. You saw a rocket go off, hit the crane, hit the ship, blew chunks of the ship out, and then the crane just kind of.
You just see me smoking next to you. Just like, y'all better leave. It's sinking.
Gonna watch our friends die today.
Oh, no. I know Bacon's gonna be fine. He has 1,000% chance of survival.
Lorelei is on out. Trying as she drops the manifesto and goes shit.
With like cartoonish sounds playing.
So Magnus, you're not doing anything?
So, no, 90 meters away.
Yeah. Up to you guys. Say again?
Actually, I've got like 3 fatigue. Does that do anything?
Any skill that requires a characteristic with a bonus of 3 or less is at a penalty. I don't remember what the penalty is. I think it's just like half your characteristic at this point. So if you have a 30 or 35, it's now like 16 or 15 or 17 or something like that.
Oh, that's awful.
Fatigue sucks.
You just explained it like so casually, but like that's devastating.
Yeah. No, I've told you guys, fatigue sucks once you start reaching your threshold. Before that, it's like, oh, whatever, 2 fatigue, whatever. Unless you have a 2 bonus in something like I don't know, toughness. A lot of people leave it at 2.
So I can't be friendly with anyone? I've got a 20 in my...
Just think of it like this, like you haven't really slept well the night before. It's Monday morning, you went into work, and everyone's just like trying to get you to do shit right when you walk in the door. Are you gonna be really charismatic, or are you just like, fucking just
essentially, your fellowship right now is a 10.
Well, you can spend a fate point to get rid of them all?
You can spend a fate point to get rid of fatigue.
Yeah.
All of
Is
it?
that why you were getting so mad whenever I kept running and like passing all the rolls for the fatigue?
Yeah.
You're just like,
That plus your bonus and you're getting
I'm
9.
not tired at all.
yeah, I was just like, I was Terminator running all fucking night.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you really are the Terminator to not be tired after that.
So, okay. Eos.
Fuck the joke.
Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna do anything. Eos. The ship starts tilting. You're standing right over Jacob's body. The ground is fucking just like you're looking around. You're getting it to move, and the ground just starts getting covered in blood. It's not just Jacob's blood you slaughtered. Everything wood around you is just soaking and seeping in blood. Make an acrobatics at -20.
Acrobatics?
Yes. To maintain.
-20?
Yes, -20.
Just can't pass.
-20.
If he has acrobatics known.
No, nigga, I got athletics now. I mean, this is gonna make it a target 0.
Sorry, saw something.
Are you recording this?
I am, actually. I forgot to say that. I am recording this.
Good.
I mean, there is no hard R. It's okay.
No.
Not PewDiePie levels of bad.
Yeah.
I guess I could edit this.
That was bad.
That is for people with time.
All right. The boat jerks. You are knocked prone.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're dropping all the important
Got our book
shit.
though, right?
What are you laughing about?
And you end up there.
As I'm sliding, I'm gonna grab onto Jacob's and start searching his body.
You're being like tossed.
Yeah.
Like the ship is jerking.
So if I'm being tossed, right, I'm gonna try and grab onto anything that I can, and Jacob's is the closest.
Fair. Make an athletics with -10. No, -20. You're being tossed. His body's being tossed. You're covered in blood. Jacob's and Lorelei's at this point. I'll say Lorelei's loosely. He's covered in blood because he's laying in his own blood and whatever else. Everything's really bloody right now.
Yeah.
Fate point to give it a +10.
Okay.
So it's -10 total.
What?
Because it was -20.
Well, isn't that? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
So instead of -20, he only wanted -10.
Jesus.
The fuck is this?
That's good though.
No, that's
We're like
not
hot
good.
You managed to grab onto Jacob's body as he's starting to like get launched, but you lose the grip as you're being tossed, and you actually help propel his momentum.
Nice.
Dude, the arm on that girl.
Wait, did he just lock it into the water?
Yes.
I've been studying trebuchets and weight distribution, so
13 meters?
this is feudal Japan. You know,
Wait, but this
I
is
gotta learn.
triple distance, right?
Russia.
This is feudal Japan, low gravity world. She's a
Yes.
badass.
Yeah.
Eos, you're wearing heavy armor and being knocked down, and
I'm
you're
not wearing heavy armor.
aren't you wearing like feudal plate?
I'm wearing a body glove.
Are you? Okay, well, I take it back.
Those weren't a body condom.
Form fitting, cleavage expanding.
Whatever. Speed walking. That's what she wears it
This
for.
is where the big boobs from last time, where we like said you could expand to
The ones that
0
kept getting hot
degrees.
things.
Big
Come back into effect.
Yeah.
Big in Emilio's body. You never got his name, but fuck it. Emilio's body is just sliding right
Kent's
past
body
you.
who shot a rocket at me.
Yeah, Emilio's body's like sliding right past you, and it's going towards where the ship is like sinking and dipping in the most.
Okay.
Jacob, you're by. Lorelei, you're in this room. You are over there,
Ew.
essentially. The ship is tilting.
I'm so screwed. Real quick question: is technology in this world waterproof?
No.
So the data slate's not waterproof.
Generally speaking, technology is not waterproof unless it's designed to be waterproof. For like, if you're on a planet that's mostly water, most things can be waterproof.
I figure maybe the Emperor wanted his shit to not get rained on again.
Or, you know, get blood on.
Like a little bit of water on a data slate is not going to affect. Like holding an iPad out in a little drizzle is not going to affect it. But imagine holding an iPad out when it's thunderstorming. Kind of a different,
Dunking an iPad in the ocean.
yeah, kind of a different effect.
Like what's about to happen?
What would my penalty be if I tried to jump off the ship or
Uh,
jump from the window out of the deck?
all right, you have to bust the window, and if you try to jump from the window, it's going to be -10. If you try to crawl out of here, because essentially you're almost climbing now to get to the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost trying to climb out of here to get to the doorway to jump out. That's a -20 athletics.
Okay. I have a plan.
You do you, girl.
Good things always happen after those words.
So that I can't just pry the window open. I gotta bust the window open. I
She's
might
got a latch. She's not an 8.
The window has a latch and can't open, but the window fixated in its place, it creates too small of a gap for you to fit out. You have to like bust the window out for you to make space to fit.
Okay. Well, actually, can I do something else instead? Can I use my telekinetic control to and gently set them outside on the ground?
You can. Go ahead and roll your willpower. The data slate weighs like 1 kilogram. The tome weighs 3 kilograms.
Okay,
So-
I can carry them both at the same
so-
time.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just say you put them together, whatever. By the rules, it can only be one thing at a time. But I'll say just like you slap them together and carry this one thing, no problem.
Okay, cool.
Roll your willpower. This would be the
Okay.
perfect time for doubles. All right. Yeah, you're able to. You open the window, you put the things together, and then you use your powers to bring it down to the docks itself. You put it on a box in plain view, or you tell me where you put it. How about that?
I'm gonna try to put it on the ground behind a box, like over here.
Over there.
Like, in between these two.
All right.
Did we?
I'm going to
me and,
mark that with,
Magnus
like-
see that?
Cool.
I'm marking it with that. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so there's an X that marks the spot.
That's where the treasure.
She's gonna get on her microbead and be like, Theo, kill anyone that goes near the spot where I just shut that shit down.
Got it.
And do I have any more turn left?
You have half an action.
Is that enough to try to break the window?
You can still try and break the window.
Okay, cool. Because I just didn't want to fall in the ocean carrying that.
I totally get it.
And then I'll lose all. All right. So what do I need to roll to try to break the window?
What do you use to break a window? No, I'm saying, like, do you have a weapon? Do you have? I know you have a sail.
Oh.
Do you have a hammer? Do you have a plasma pistol? Las gun? What do you
I
have?
have a pistol. Yeah.
Okay.
You have a pistol this whole time?
Still, too. Well, I mean, like,
All right. It's gonna
I'll take my pistol out and try to break it.
it's gonna cost you half an action unless you have quick draw to draw your pistol.
Okay.
So that's both your actions then.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's go
Okay.
with that.
So the ship is starting to tilt. You'll be able to shoot it next round. You'll get point blank. Basically, you won't be able to miss.
Cool.
Let me rephrase it. You'll have a very, very small chance of missing. You'll get your
Yeah.
plus 60 to hit. If you roll
Yay.
a 90 plus, I'll say you shoot between the window and like open gap that whatever.
I feel it. I feel
Dig
you.
it. You're starting to slide. You're still prone.
All right, time to get up.
Not starting to slide. You are sliding.
Yep. So am I still in this spot?
You're in that spot. You are moving. Like Emilia went past you, but you are starting to drag more now that the ship is starting to tilt even steeper.
All right. Get up. Start walking towards the edge of the ship here. Is there?
Which direction are you walking? You're walking in the direction of the slant.
Yep.
What is your objective? Because you're gonna make a roll here.
To get here.
Deegan's a simple man.
The boat's sinking. I don't swim. I'm getting
Reach edge.
All right.
Like, Biggin, you can't swim?
You're just using your half action to move, right?
Yep, that's 5 meters.
Okay.
So I'm assuming before I actually move myself any further, you want to check.
Yep. You're gonna do just a half action move. If you do that as your full action, I'll give it to you for at a -10
All right.
because you're doing it slower.
Ooh.
You know what? No, let's see how this plays out.
Dig
I
it.
mean, you got all new fate dice, I'm just saying.
Dig it.
I do.
You move as carefully as you can, and you actually get to the edge of the ship. And just as you're grabbing onto the ledge, it jerks, and you go tumbling over the ledge.
Shit.
and you fall between, like, the ship jerks down, and you fall between the dock itself and the water, and you fall into the water. So you are in the water currently.
Yep. Yeah, there's no spot with the grid enable that'll let you do that, so.
Yeah, I got you. Theo?
I saw Biggin fall in.
You saw Biggin fall in. Like, you and Magnus, you're both watching this shit happen from through your scopes.
Do you think we should help them?
Somebody can go grab the damn books.
I'm gonna say fuck, because I saw Biggin fall in, and I did not expect Biggin, of all people, to fall over a railing, moving at 5 miles an hour, barely, or whatever, kilometers per 6 seconds. Because I'm pretty sure we've discussed you can't swim.
It's also the fact that everything is covered in blood, and the ship is like, I don't know what angle. Can I show it on the camera? Like that.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, I won't say a full 45, but getting there.
I'm gonna use whatever, as much movement as I can. I'm gonna tell Magnus to keep watch on that spot that Lorelei pointed out. Magnus, you're gonna be Overwatch. I'm running. I'm swimming. I'm running over. That's my boy. He's blue. He's my boy. How far can I get with full whatever?
You're 30 meters up with a.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna slide down the roof.
Okay.
And,
I'm gonna say minus 20 acrobatics check
okay, I'm gonna fail.
to get all the way to the bottom safely. If you fail by 3 degrees or more, I'll say you fall at 1d10 from the ground. If you fall at 5 degrees or more, 2d10.
I have 9 wounds.
You got
Go
this.
big or go home.
Don't forget, you got critical damage too.
You said acrobatics?
Yes, acrobatics.
Okay.
Agility based. You should have acrobatics trained. If you don't, that's your fault.
He's just trying to get down there.
I have athletics charms.
Hey, if you have XP, buy that shit now.
I'll allow that if you got experience right now.
Fine. I'll buy it right now.
Because I'm like 2 seconds away from buying acrobatics myself.
Yeah, I think all of us are.
I mean, I told you guys day 0. Acrobatics and athletics don't come in often, but when they do, it's because you don't want to fall to your deaths.
Well, that was the thing that got me. We stopped listening after doesn't come in often.
Yeah. That's why I have athletics. I mean, I was working towards acrobatics.
Athletics does come in more often.
Okay.
See? So I feel like I chose the right one first.
Well, Jesse, shut up.
I feel like it's been acrobatics constantly for a while.
So I'm gonna train it twice for 300.
But we're on a slippery boat covered in blood. So.
Acrobatics, train it twice for 300.
On a slippery boat covered in blood that's tilting. Blood of swimming.
Okay.
Are you swimming?
So I trained it twice because I have 2 in there. So
Are you
easy peasy, 300 XP. I have 450. So
I need 100 more to train up my
because it's agility in general, right? Unless I'm. Yep. And then I'm gonna also use a fate die to make it +10 because I don't want to just fall off a building and break my neck. As big as drowning and relying on someone to save me.
I save you!
I wouldn't be able to help.
Total.
Oh yeah.
It was minus 10 total.
Oh, so
you
I would have failed it.
You would have failed it by 1 degree. So
Okay.
That's not 3 degrees though. So you make it to the bottom, but you're prone. Like you make it to the bottom in the last like few meters, you just fall on your ass.
Good. That's what I do. Whatever. I'm off the building, and as soon as I can, I'm up and running.
Okay,
So-
well it took your full like run action to get down there. You slid, you looked cool over to the very end, you hit some like rough patch that wasn't really all that sturdy and you just broke through it and you fell into some crates. Breaking your fall, but you're still prone. Magnus.
I guess I'll just keep watch, make sure no one stay on that Overwatch, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, this guy over here. I can't click on it right now. That's why. What happened to this guy over here? What did he do? Because he jumped off the boat last time, right?
Yeah, he did. He jumped off the boat.
And he swam away because his turn happened, or did anybody see?
I mean, no one can really see him.
Okay.
That said, Magnus, make me an awareness check with your elevation, and now that Theo's moving, give me a +10 on top of everything, on top of your normal pluses, because you have all these fucking tentacles and shit.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Your optical mechadendra gives you a +10 already.
Damn.
Hey, he sees everything.
Let me tell you your future.
You notice people coming out from, I won't say the woodwork, but people, this place was fucking barren before all this shit just started happening, and now people are coming and spectating. They're spectating
Oh,
from
like just randos.
yeah, but they're spectating from safe distances.
So you're saying I can't shoot them?
I'm saying you can. I never said you couldn't, rather.
I'll get to shoot them.
But there are a lot of people here. Oh, relatively a lot of people. Eos.
Alright. So, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to take this chain axe of mine, and I'm trying to dig it into the base of the mast,
Okay.
and hold on,
All right.
and then reposition myself on the top edge, like here.
So
Like when it falls, I'm on top of it. And I
okay.
can just like,
Make an attack.
okay.
You're attacking a fucking stationary object. Things are shaking. I'll give you +10 for size. Everything else is gonna cancel each other out.
Don't forget it's dodge.
Plus 10.
Yeah. I was gonna give you other bonuses, but you're getting other negatives because moving.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Because I don't like the bottom.
If you roll 95 plus, it's gonna be bad for your chain axe.
It can't jam. There's no ammo.
Can't jam.
Can't
Can't break.
All right. Yeah, you managed to dig your chain axe into the mast. Roll your damage.
That's not gonna be a whole lot. I mean, it's a boat, yeah?
I mean, there was the chance that you cut way too deep into a mast that's literally doing this.
This thought of you doing Regis Fury on a boat.
I was thinking earlier, he's like, oh, you can use a sail to blow out the window. And I was like, that's just going to create like a boat-sized hole the size of the boat.
I didn't sail.
You're really good with the sail. You just back that out every time.
Anytime she's like, I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to push him a little bit dead. Alright. Yeah, you dig your chain axe into the mast, using that as leverage to get yourself onto it. You're currently sitting on the mast itself as it's tilting.
Riding it? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Emilio's dead. Jacob's in the water. Lorelei. You got your pistol out. The ship is turning more. Now you're more than 45 degrees at a tilt stand, like pointing down.
Am I pointing at the water or am I pointing at the deck still?
You're pointing at the deck now. Like the ship is turning and it's slowly getting. Now you're almost over the deck itself.
Oh, that's actually a little bit better. There's less chance of me missing when I jump out.
Yeah.
I don't land in the water. Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot this thing.
Let's do it.
All right, so is it half aim, full aim? Shut up. Is it full aim? I have no idea.
You can do a half. You need to do a half action aim, then shoot if you want to shoot this round. But
Okay,
you
half aim.
just do half aim and then do a +60 at the end, or +50 at the end.
I mean, you don't have to aim. It's It's a ball.
Take plus 50 at the very end?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Do plus 50 at the very end.
Good gracious.
I don't know what your ballistic skill is.
I don't even get it that high.
I don't think it's that high, but a 65 would still pass if you have a 25, so it's fine.
Yeah, 25.
You have a 25 ballistic, so your actual target is more like 85. Well, you can figure that one out later. Not a big deal. You still managed to shoot out the window. You have an opening, and it's starting to turn more, and you're realizing something. This boat's gonna crash into the dock itself. You think you have, mechanically speaking, a turn to jump down and get out of the way.
So, do I have, okay, a turn after this, or this is my only turn to
A
get
turn after this. After this. Like, you think next turn you could potentially do that and get out of the way.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm not scared at all.
Wicked.
Wait, I don't have, that's it for my turn?
Yeah.
I thought that was only a half turn.
So, half action aim, half action shoot.
Oh, and then shoot. Oh shit, I'm so fucked.
That's what you shouldn't aim.
You have a turn to get out.
Biggin, you're under the water right now. You're only, I'll say a meter underwater currently.
Alright, well, I'm in the water.
Yeah.
I need to get out of the water. So, yeah.
It's dark. You can't see very much.
I can't, but I still have a sense of gravity.
You do. You also know that there's a fucking boat literally rolling into you on top of the water right now.
So I should hurry, is what I'm hearing.
You're also wearing feudal plate armor, if I remember correctly.
I am attached to my feudal plate armor, yes.
So, athletics.
Straight up?
Minus 10 athletics.
You know what?
you're no longer
Here
being
is where I
thrown
was
by
spend
the-
that fate point
Yeah,
to add 10 to that roll.
okay, you're no longer being thrown around, but this is not exactly the easiest swim wearing everything.
Yep.
And the boat above you.
Okay, the inside would have failed. I'm
No?
not entirely sure why it's non.
I don't know what the
Because I don't have a 70.
Yeah. You start.
Alright, I'll burn the second one and reroll it.
Alright, roll it. What is your target anyway?
40.
Mhm.
If it's so minus 10, now target's 30.
God damn.
Oh yeah, nope.
Alright,
Biggin, no.
Biggin. You have a sense of gravity. You start swimming up against the current, and as you do so, you get caught by the boat itself. And it starts, like, something catches onto your armor and starts dragging you down. So now you went from 1 meter, now you're down to 5 meters. No, sorry, not 5 meters, 3 meters down.
Are we gonna die just because we can't get away from a boat?
Oh, this-
We survived 2 demons.
Bullets are deadly. Demons are nothing. You're done too already.
Lots of water.
we would-
I want to go to the desert planet right now.
Theo, you're at the bottom prone. Do you have leap up?
You're muted.
He's eating.
I was eating, Jesse.
Nice.
Just trying to be polite. I do not have leap up,
Alright.
but I will get up. That's my half my turn, right?
Yep, half turn.
Okay.
You can move for your agility bonus +1 due to gravity, due to low gravity. So it should be 5 meters.
5 meters.
Yep.
Will I be able to jump into the water? I should be able to reach because I'm like here
You'd be here.
on the ground, right?
Hang on. Actually,
Yeah.
you're
Right
closer
now,
than
maybe?
that. Well, that's it. You're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can jump into the water with 5 meters.
Okay. I have. So just for clarification, before I start saying some crazy shit,
Say some crazy
the
You have a rebreather.
Yeah. You already know. I have it like on my thing, and that's quick draw. Anything in it, I can. Or is that just specifically weapons?
Anything on it. That's fine.
Okay. I sprint over, and as I'm sprinting over, I put on the rebreather on myself.
A rebreather, generally speaking. You know what? I'll let it fly this time. I'll look into it, but generally speaking, you keep that in your backpack until you need it. So, but for right now, since I already said, yeah, go for it. All right, you jump into the water, you pull it out.
Yeah, and I'm like gonna run as
as fast as you can. Boom.
Over towards where I know he was ish. So I can't really get much farther than that, but I'm coming. I'm gonna say that as I run. I'm coming, and I'll scuba Steven over.
Do I hear anything?
You can hear I'm coming, but in a very garbled, like with water sloshing around.
So I just want to take a minute to appreciate the hilarity of the fact that X sessions later, after I was so torn on amphibious or unnatural toughness, I'm going to die drowning.
I remember that too. It's like, I think I even told you, water doesn't come up that often, but it could be a thing in this planet. I think I told you that.
You did? Those were almost your exact words?
Yep. I think that was the exact thing you said.
Like, it's there's a lot of things that don't come up very often, but when they do, it sucks. Like Void. That sucks.
He's swimming in heavy armor, but like...
Or acrobatics. It doesn't come up very often.
By the lighter gravity. Swim in heavy armor, NP, no problem?
I won't say no problem. That's why he had a -10, not a -20.
Alright.
I appreciate looking out for me, Magnus.
Magnus, what are you doing? You just saw Theo jump into the water. You're looking around, and you can see like heat signatures of people just like kind of like observing the situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out over the bead. We have a lot of civilian company. We need to get out of here fast. Also,
We're trying.
Drop down off this roof.
Okay.
Or like, if you could please get off there, come help.
Yeah, I'm jumping.
He's got Overwatch. He's got an advantageous position. He can see everything.
Everyone's dead.
I just want to take a minute to realize the fact that I think Magnus is the only person who can actually see anything in the dark with thermal vision.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's like dawn now, isn't it?
No, it's like 3 a.m. right now.
It's also the moon, which means it's pitch black outside.
Yeah, like there are clouds rolling in. There are some stars and some shit out there, but it's just torchlight along the docks. That's why I gave Magnus the awareness roll, not anyone else.
Okay. How far can I get? Jump down.
If you just go your maximum run speed, I'll say you without doing anything to get all the way to the bottom, you'll be close to the bottom, but not at the bottom. It's 30 meters down, so I'll say you're 5 meters away from the very bottom if you just run.
All right. Wow, I'm 30 meters up. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were on a giant ass building.
Yeah, we climbed up. Remember, he was going to make us test for it, but I said we did it slowly.
Okay. All right.
And you guys had time to set up, so yeah.
Yeah.
Just maybe change the music a little bit, set the tone a little differently, because you're not fighting anything anymore.
Yeah.
We're fighting the boat.
So does that mean I should unmute this tab then?
Yeah.
Then we can play music.
Good call. I unmuted it too.
I picked a song called Before the Storm.
Pretty sure this is Turning the Storm.
No, you should have played it before I went. That's my middle name.
What are you doing, Magnus? You just moved?
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to get down to them.
Eos.
Yes.
I'll say you are right about here. You're not down yet. You're still 5 meters up.
Cool.
Right. Oh.
Yes, waifu overboard. Waifu overboard.
Yeah, this isn't. How close to like 90-degree tilt are we?
You're you're like 60 degrees, roughly. This boat is sinking fast. So you're at a 60 degrees tilt right now. Another turn and you'll be at 90. It's more, yeah, it's about that. I'm just rounding off.
What is? I can't delay my full turn, though, can I?
You can delay, but you only get a half action if you delay.
Okay.
Eos, make me make me an awareness check, flat.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What did I do?
Yeah.
I said Eos.
No, that's what I mean. That's him
Ah!
rolling the
Wow.
worst he could possibly roll.
Oh no, there's one number you could have gotten worse.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
more.
That's impossible. That's like a one.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's fine.
Chance.
Like you're trying to stabilize yourself, and the mast and the sails are all getting in your way of what you can see. You can't see what you thought you might see. It's all. Your eyes explode over your
Alright,
head.
well-
Whatever.
I'm gonna fucking risk it for the biscuit.
Just like
Move. Then move.
All right, make me. Since you're climbing at a small incline, give me athletics.
I tried to put all those points in acrobatics. What's the modifier?
Normally, like a little incline's not a big deal, normally speaking. And since you'd be climbing a mast, but it's covered in blood, so it's just gonna be flat.
But
Otherwise, it would have been like a plus 10.
all right.
I gotta reroll.
No.
You managed to get this far, and just as you're trying to jump off of it, you fall.
Well, I mean, mission accomplished.
yeah, you're on the part you want to land on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll.
Ship is like falling on the deck.
I'm gonna roll to see how high up are you when you fall. Because I don't want to do the math and figure out, like, okay, you're 60 degrees up and then cosine of this to get back.
Roll.
I'd be like 5 feet, yeah.
Okay, so you're 6 meters up when you fall.
5. So close.
You can make me. What's your agility bonus? 4?
Yep.
I'll say 5. Make me a acrobatics check to fall without taking damage.
Do a little Spider-Man fucking hero fall.
Yeah, kind of.
That'll just for your.
Modifier?
No modifier, flat.
Jesus.
That you take that much wounds minus your toughness bonus.
What about armor?
No armor. No, your armor doesn't count for falling damage, bro.
I don't know. I mean, it's bludgeoning,
No.
Like getting hit by the world's biggest hammer.
Which is the world.
Technically speaking.
Alright.
Alright, you're prone, and that's as far as you get. And you look up, and the mast is coming right down for you.
Oh,
I ain't scared.
Amelia's gone, Jacob's gone,
I
Jacob's...
wasn't scared either.
Lorelei.
Can we put the boat in the initiative? It's kicking ass.
It's murdering everybody.
Oh, God. Emilio's still having the last laugh. Emilio's body goes over the edge, by the way.
Oh, goody. He might kill me.
You see Emilio's body float past you.
I thought he killed him. He said, right?
Oh, Emilio's dead as fuck.
Emilio's dead.
Oh, okay. You said he might kill me. I was like, what?
I was just thinking like his hand might accidentally latch onto my armor and start dragging me down.
He's so terrible.
He had one of those, like those world peace bracelets on, and it latches onto like his belt and just keeps dragging him down. No big deal.
Oh.
This is life strong.
Or even worse, it hits me like in the back of the belt, so I have to reach behind me and try to undo that.
His gold medal gymnast swim team hanging on his neck, latches onto Big Ed and starts dragging him down. No big deal.
Big deal.
So is this really like 30 meters down
Yes.
this way?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Lorelei, I believe in you.
Lorelei, the ship is tilting. It's more than 60. It's less than 90.
Okay, so for my half, let me double check. This is half.
As a matter of fact, you can
It doesn't
hear
matter, I'm gonna die.
Lorelei. You can hear the ship like leaning on the dock, and it's starting to break under its weight.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my telekinetic control, and I'm gonna carry the books and try to drop them off in here.
Okay.
I thought you said I was gonna carry the boat.
I'm like, I have to start.
Push the boat away from me.
If you were an unsanctioned psyker,
Yoda.
all of it,
Oh.
and then I hope you have warp conduit and roll a 5, because that'd be cool. All right.
Nice.
Wait, real quick.
Close to almost.
What is the distance of your telekinetic control?
30 meters.
So you can move it there.
Yeah, I want to move it to this spot.
So this
All right.
Cripple the distance.
All right. Yep. No, just for the because of
Just
your
for-
elevation from you to the boat.
Yeah.
Straight line distance from up there down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make the math simple. I didn't want to
No,
break it down.
right here, in between, on those little things. Like I want it hidden in the, not hidden, but like at least set down a little bit, hidden in there.
It would be hard for you. Fuck it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you can do it.
I'm just
Listen,
trying to drop it somewhere.
yeah, it would be really hard for you to like put it between a crevice. You have to put it somewhere you can see. You know, like
Yeah, exactly. I just want to at least like,
Yeah.
kind of not literally sitting right on the table thing right here where I can see as I walk by.
I'll say you put it on top of a crate that you can plainly see from where you're at. Otherwise, it's like I'm gonna put this somewhere where I can't see. Oh, it's in the water.
Yeah. Also, she's gonna be like, magnets, like, books, like the data in the book.
Oh, wait. I couldn't hear you.
Get the data slate in the book.
Get it? Did I see where?
I mean, you better see where. Don't make me like pick it up and like do it again.
Go like, woo!
Like pick it up and be like, it's right here. Like,
Up, Magnus!
Alright, you have half an action, Lorelei.
can I see the ocean from where I'm at? Like, is there anywhere I could jump into it from here?
Not currently, because you're like literally leaning over the deck itself. Over
Can
the-
I run to the ocean over here, or am I not gonna make it with my movement?
With this, you get now at this point, getting down to the dock itself for the pier is easy. I'll say it's a +20 acrobatics check just to like literally slip out of the hole and land.
Yeah.
But landing using your movement, your half movement, I'll say it's an acrobatics check from there to get into the water.
Half movement.
So it'll be
I need
plus
to check my
20, +20, and then 0 flat.
plus 20, and 0. Okay, I have the movement for it too. Okay, for half movement.
Yeah, it's the movement of getting down and then moving.
Yeah. Alright, let's try to jump from the docks. So plus 20.
If you, all right, you make it onto the docks. You actually land on a box. Now make your acrobatics to get the hell out
box.
on the docks in the box.
Is this one flat, you said?
Yes, flat.
Try again.
You try again.
Damn it! Fucking bitch! Why?
You land on the box, and you start running.
Oh,
But the ship itself behind you breaks the pier behind you and causes the box to slip with your weight on it, and you fall backwards.
Oh fuck, I'm so gonna
Now you're
die.
facing upwards at the hull of the ship as it's like rolling onto you.
Oh, I'm so gonna die.
This is where everyone dies. He
Big
couldn't kill us with the mooks, so he threw a boat at us.
Oh my god. Biggin.
Said this was a possibility. Now drown. Yeah.
I couldn't kill you with a missile launcher, so I used a boat.
It's a bigger missile, technically.
It's a better matchup. I'm weak against water, apparently.
Yeah, you're an earth type. Right? So,
I'm strong against fire, weak against water. So yeah, I'm assuming that in the water, I have no idea of the status of the boat.
Heavy.
I just know it's kind of in my way at this point.
Yeah. I will say you can like use the boat itself as a guide, but in doing so, it is also moving. So it doesn't give you like it's a flat to athletics.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to get out from underneath this boat because if it keeps going down and I'm still underneath it, I have a bad day.
Yeah.
So flat athletics.
Yep.
Jeez.
You know? Before I do this, burning the fate die when we die, does that require me to still have a die left to spend?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
you can burn. You can use all your fate die and then burn one, and that's not an issue.
Wonderful. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go ahead
because that
and
one's
reroll
just
that.
reducing your threshold, not.
Because it is literally impossible for me to roll worse than this one now.
Hey.
All right, Biggin. What's your move? 4.
Base agility is 4.
All right. You managed to, with the help of the boat, you don't get your full move because you're underwater. You're also using the boat to guide yourself. You're moving towards what you believe is the front of the boat. So I'll say you end up here. You're still in the water, but you also you were 3 meters down. Now you're 2 meters from the surface, but you moved 6 meters forward.
It's still completely underwater.
Yep, still completely in water.
Alright.
What's your toughness bonus anyway?
5.
5. Yeah, that means you have 5 turns in the water before you start suffocating.
Yeah.
So you have
Oh, sorry,
three
it's
more. Okay,
4
so
with the unnatural 1.
you have 2 more. Oh well, 5.
Okay.
All right, Theo.
That's it?
I'm using a run, but what is it, like halved because I'm underwater?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll,
Unless you can pass an athletics check,
I mean, if I try and I fail,
then you just
doesn't
don't
matter.
get.
It's like 9 meters, so
Yeah.
I can just swim anyways and reach him, right? 'Cause
Yes.
I know he's this direction.
You know
Like, I
he's.
knew he was.
You know he's that direction. Make me an awareness check with minus 30.
Because
Oh.
this is where I was.
It's nighttime. The water's churning. There's a boat coming down, and you're not 100% sure where he's at. So minus 30.
If we call over the bead when people are underwater,
Ugh.
can you hear that shit?
I was told I can hear it like a voice intercom while you're underwater.
So I moved like here, and I can only see like darkness this way, right?
Yep. You can
So
see.
I can't see anything.
Like you're swimming on the surface of the water,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see the ship. I mean, you're looking up at the sky. There's a little bit of moonlight. You can see the silhouette of the ship, like almost about to fall on the pier itself.
Okay. I've got my watch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hitting the light on my watch,
Nice.
and I'm waving it like this to try to signal either Biggin or to try to see if I can see anything to help.
I don't know if watches have lights on them.
Mine does.
We're in the future.
I know.
No, like literally, mine does. Mine has to light up the screen
Yeah.
so you can see it at night.
Oh, okay.
Not like a flashlight, like go gang flashlight.
Yeah. So it's like a flashlight.
No,
It's like
it lights up. It's pretty bright. I mean,
Like-
mine is the
All
one I
right.
have.
I'm gonna ask this plainly. Do you have any other sources of light, like glow globe, anything that emits light?
Yeah,
I think I was-
don't you?
I think I had one of those, yeah, and I just didn't understand why it would be useful, and now I understand why it would be useful. So I will use that.
Okay.
I didn't even put it on my sheet because I'm like, I'll never use that.
Motherfucker, you don't have it then.
Okay, well then I don't have it. I have a watch.
All right, you have a watch. You turn on the backlight of your watch and you do this.
And I'm gonna say, Talk with the rebreather. I don't know.
All
I am
right.
not letting him drown.
He's not drowning yet.
I know, but I don't know that.
Magnus,
I'm panicking.
you are 5 meters from the ground.
Wow. I'm gonna. Okay, where is the? I thought Lorelei picked up the book.
She did with her powers, and you saw it. Make me an awareness check, actually, with just flat, with whatever bonuses you normally get, which I think is plus 10.
Yeah.
All right. You saw something, but you didn't catch what as you're running down.
All right. I mean, I'll go to it.
Okay.
Can I speed this up? I'm 5 meters up. Can I just like jump down?
Yeah, you're moving.
Okay.
You know, actually, I don't even know why I made you roll. In all reality, I'll say because she put it someplace that she could see it, so maybe it's just. I'll say it's too tall for you to see immediately. You know, it's in this general direction. You saw her move it, but you didn't see where she put it.
I need to like look around here and grab it.
Yeah. I'll say it's going to take your whole next turn to just find it without doing a check. If you want to do a check, you'll do it as a free action or half action. But if you fail, whatever.
Okay.
Eos,
Alright.
you're prone. You're looking above you. This mast is coming down.
Alright. I'm going to stand up, pull out my stab light, and run along the docks, shining my light, trying to look for Biggin or Theo.
Oh, you threw that book so far.
I think it was like a...
So, half action to stand up, right?
Yeah, half action to stand up, and then I got 5 more movement. There. Will I be able to, I don't know, that's it. Half action to take a test.
Will you be able to what?
Nothing. It's half action to do a test. Because I was running with my flashlight, and I was going to see if I could see Theo or Megan. And while I'm doing this, Magnus, he called out on the radio.
Eos,
On
I want to clarify something. You get up. You see the mast coming down. You also can see plainly that the ship is rolling onto the pier. Like, you can hear the pier itself along this side groaning as the ship is rolling on it physically right now.
how high from like pier level the boat like up is there? Like, is there like 5 feet of boat left or like 10 feet? Like,
You think you've got a few seconds before this boat just starts like leaning full weight onto this pier. Like one
so
time.
it's tall enough that it's gonna like I assume is going to
Well,
roll over the entire
the
thing.
mast is 40 meters like long, 40 meters
Yeah,
high.
I don't care about the math. I'm out of the way for that.
Yeah. You don't know how much damage is going to do to the pier and like how much of the pier is going to collapse. Remember, I did say this dock is a shitty dock. Like this, everything here was in like dilapidated conditions.
This is like solid stone up until the wood.
I know it looks like stone, but believe you me, that's cardboard.
Well, the last like third of the dock is all shitty wood.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's particle board, I think.
Bye, Lorelei.
Particle board.
Not even the good kind. Like,
Yeah.
the kind.
It's the wet particle board.
Yeah. It's real shitty.
It's been great
Yeah.
rolling with you guys. I'm dead though.
I'll just as I'm running, I'll scoot more towards the center.
All right.
But
Lorelei.
I'm still looking.
I'm assuming I'm dead.
No, you're not
Let's go
dead.
for
You're not dead quite yet.
Action run.
it. Thanks.
Love the optimism.
You're prone. You look up. The ship is coming down on you.
Yeah.
You have the chance to react. Go ahead and make me a You could do foreboding or dodge with a -20. You are prone.
Okay. And you said -20.
Yep.
Oh, thank God!
Nice.
Whoa.
You're able to dodge out of the way as the bulk of the ship is coming down. However, the pier itself starts being crushed by its sheer weight. You were still gonna get hit as you get thrown into the water for 12 wounds.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm still alive!
Haha!
You manage to roll over here and still get hit by the oar of the ship itself, or whatever the steering device. I don't know anything about boats, guys, so give me a break here. Like the steering bore, whatever. What is it called? I want to Google it out right now. Whatever. It smacks the shit out of you as you're jumping into the water. So you're in the water currently. It hurts you. You can reduce it by your soak, whatever it is. It's no pen. It's just literally a big clunk of wood just smacking you as you jump in.
So armor and toughness, or just toughness?
Armor and toughness.
Armor and toughness? Okay.
Yep.
Easy. You got this.
Us one boat 8.
Biggin.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Make me an awareness check with minus.
A lot.
Yeah, -20.
It's the only light in the dark water.
I was gonna give it -30, but he's only 1 meter down. But he's not too far from you.
Oh, god damn.
Nice.
You're able to see Theo. You're not able to see Theo. You're supposed to see his watch, the light of it, just like swinging back and forth, and with him saying, "I'm right here." I'll say, even with your 17 intelligence, you can piece together that right here is right here.
Do I know it's the watch?
Oh, God.
You've seen it before. I've shown you. You were
Yes.
entertained.
Yes.
I gave you a sugar cube. You remember it distinctly.
You start drooling as you think of sugar cubes.
Yeah, oh god, another sugar cube.
You look at the watch and it turns on and you're like, sugar cube?
Sugar cube. I'm working on a psychology paper in this world. I'm trying to see if it'll work.
Biggin's mouth. Pavlov's dogs.
The Pavlov.
Oh god, you guys so much of them. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep swimming out. Like if Theo's right there, I don't want to drag him down with me, so I'm just gonna keep swimming in that direction.
Alright, you don't have to make an athletics check just to get to him if you want to.
I want to get out again, and I can't stress this enough. I want to get out from underneath the boat.
Yeah.
I am out from underneath the boat because the boat curves. I don't know how the camera's.
Well, yeah.
That's how boats do.
It's curves. You're on the upper, like you're in the front edge of the boat. Theo,
I've got a little more room.
what you're seeing right now, however, is parts of the boat crushing the pier itself, and that's going to start crashing into the water.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
not directly hitting you. Actually, that you just made a good point there, Biggin. You see,
I thought if the boat is crushing it, it's keeping debris and everything underneath the
it
several
is.
tons of boat.
It is for
Yeah,
the most part.
where I am currently.
Yeah, it is for the most part. However, Biggin is between the boat and the dock. That's why I was like, oh, I just forgot about that.
Yeah, Biggin wants to not be anywhere near this boat at the moment.
So Biggin, make an athletics check flat. Now that you have a sense of direction where to go, no, make it -10. -10 to get out of the way of the boat / debris falling into the water on you.
What?
Oh.
That's your second one tonight.
Yep.
That's like a
I
one.
wanted to save that 6 for this athletics check, but no, I had to make an awareness check.
Nice. Nice.
Alright, so I get hit then.
Yes, yes, you do.
Hey, we both got hit. This boat is kicking our asses.
This boat is gonna kill me.
Oh, what?
What the
Alright.
fuck?
Higgin,
Yep.
debris just starts falling into the water all around you, and something hits you and clanks into the back of your plate as you're swimming towards Theo.
Okay.
I mean, it was. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of soap, don't you?
I have a lot of soak, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I'm
Would it
assuming
be-
you get full soak on this?
Yeah, you get your full soak on this.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
You
I'm
do-
still fine.
You do manage. Oh, you don't manage. You don't manage
I
to
don't
get the Theo. But you get smacked with a whole bunch of debris, and you end up sinking further. Now you're back down to 4 meters under the
Son of
surface.
a bitch. Bright lights confuse me.
Theo, this
Yeah.
boat is above you. You're like in the undercrest of it, and it's slanting down and smashing into the docks. And you can see debris just falling all around you, but you're clear of it.
Okay. I'm going to assume that he sank because he doesn't have a whole lot of float in him. So I would dive down a little bit to look for him.
A minus 30 awareness check.
Oof,
Same as before.
this is not good. Yeah. What if I target a stun?
No, you start diving down. You can get as far down as you want. I'll say whatever distance your maximum is, and half. But
Well, how deep is this? Like, I didn't want to go down.
Yeah.
I wanted to go like maybe like 1 or 2 meters. Just kind of like, like looking like
okay,
trying to see what I can see.
I'll say you go 2 meters down, and you're looking around, but you can see rubble just like coming down from the pier itself, crates floating on top of the water, parts of the boat breaking off and falling into the water. It's a mess right now.
I'm gonna say, swim towards the light. I'm just gonna do the thing,
Go towards the light.
and I'm gonna I guess just kind of like getting ready to start swimming backwards
Okay,
in case he doesn't pop out in front of me.
all right. I mean, you got a rebreather. Your oxygen is not an issue for you.
No, I know. I'm getting ready to move back in case everything just suddenly just fucking drops or something.
Gotcha. Magnus.
You said there were like people kind of coming out of the woodworks. Are there like people like peeking out of this building even here?
Yes.
I mean, there's people shooting sniper rifles on top of their building. Well, one sniper rifle and one that sounded like a much quieter.
You had 7 degrees of success. I'll say there's a guy there. There's a woman there. There's a group of like homeless kids over here, as best as you can tell. There's more like vagabonds and other such over here. There's people over
Gotta kill some
here.
more kids.
There's more people than that, but that's just like the most prominent, the ones you can see immediately.
Great. I'm gonna try to grab up the book. You said I could try to find it. Is that an
I'll say with a full action, you'll find it. That's just more junk mail. With a full action, you find it, and that's all you can do for this turn. Unless you actually want to spend a half action looking for it faster.
Yeah, I want to try to find it faster and maybe come over to the side of the dock.
All right.
Because I can like see everything going on under the water, right? With thermal. So, well, I mean, if I got over there. I can,
Yes, you could see
Yeah.
thermal, but with all the stuff in the way, it would negate your your bonuses.
Oh, okay. Alright. Do I just need to make an awareness check?
Yep,
Or-
awareness check to find the book faster. You do not find the book faster. It takes your full action to figure out, to feel around, find it,
It's right on top of a crate in front of him.
Yeah, I was looking.
It was like on this other crate, and it's like literally right here next to his head.
It's right next to him. He moves it out of the way so he can kneel up. And
I'll say it was higher than his head because Lorelei had to see and put it someplace she could see it.
yeah.
Fair.
Your mechadendrites do cover a lot of ground, but they don't pick up heat signatures from books and data slates.
Okay.
Eos.
But yay, you got them.
I'm gonna take this X because you secured them. They are on your person.
Oh, thank gosh.
Eos.
Okay. Magnus, get the people to help us get Biggin out of the water.
Hang on.
Biggin, Theo, I'm coming for you.
Eos. Shit's falling around you, but
Don't,
nothing falls at you.
I don't care. I'm running towards it. So I'm going to, with my stab light out, because it's still out, I'm going to just, like, run here, and then run through the gap into the water.
Okay.
You diving into the water?
I'm diving into the water.
Okay.
And
Fuck up this boat.
TPK from boat, yes.
Yeah, I'll like start trying to lift the boat with my mechadendrites and it'll pull me under too.
You'll start trying to lift the boat up and Skinner's men will show up.
Eos.
yes.
Make an acrobatics check to run through, find an opening for you to jump into the water between where the boat and the pier are like literally colliding, or the boat is colliding into the pier rather. I really have to pee, so I think we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break in a minute and a turn or something here.
Can I charge instead of run? Just fucking barrel through shit.
Sure.
I want to take this moment to point out that there is such thing as barely surviving by burning fate death.
There is.
And I suspect that I would qualify for this.
Yes, you would.
Save your hit die.
You can charge. Make an attack, and that's going to give you a penalty or a bonus to your athletics, or to your acrobatics rather.
Okay. No aim.
I'll say for every degree of success, it's a plus 10. For every degree of failure, it's a minus 10.
Alright. I get a plus 10 because I've previously hit the boat. And that's my feudal that's my feudal ward. My talent. I get a plus 10 if I previously hit it.
I mean, you didn't hit
No.
You didn't attack it.
No.
No! That's my thing.
That's how it's phrased.
We're trying to charge through random falling debris that are crashing all around you. There's crates that are still intact in front of you. I'm saying, no. You're not attacking the ship. You're attacking the debris falling off the ship.
I should have just not said anything. I'm going to reroll that.
All right.
That leaves me with 1.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
If you do roll a 1, you won't have to make an acrobatics check. Nope. Make an acrobatics check with minus 20.
Holy cow, this boat is good.
I'm spending my last fate point.
Can't handle this boat took all of our big one.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
I have 0 fate points left. I have.
Wait, what did you just re-roll? You can't re-roll the same thing twice.
Oh, I can't?
No, you can't.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh.
Alright,
so that's actually not fate death.
Yeah, I'll say that. You still have your fate point.
I would have rewrote it when I rolled a 96 after rolling a 95 the first time.
Minus 20.
Minus 20 acrobatics to run through all this stuff as you're charging, and you don't make it. As a matter of fact, you charge into a crate that looks like it's gonna break with your impact, and it's full of stuff, and stops you dead in your tracks. Let me see. As you're stopped there. As you're stopped there. Okay. Yeah. Nothing else falls on you. Nothing happens. You just get stopped. I'll say you get stopped. Hang on. Where are you?
I was like, Emperor's
I
blessing.
put myself back on the docks.
Yeah, you get stopped right there as you're trying to charge through all this debris.
So, can I just take a minute and say a few things?
Sure.
One, I love you guys for being this passionate about vegan. That makes me feel happy.
Again!
And number two, of all of the cool and epic stories Elliot has told us about ways his characters have died, I don't think drowning by boat has been in there.
This is the most epic! It's crazy.
I agree.
I can't believe we beat the whole thing and we're getting our asses.
A super badass psyker. What happened? We can't get
Murdered the fuck out of him.
Murdered by his boat. Of all things.
That was the true mastermind.
The whole thing in hell being like about us.
Hit a sprinting target in the dark.
His boat is actually a demon. And
After the boat hits the bottom, it teleports away. It was all a ruse.
Okay.
Lorelei, you're in the water. The boat is coming down, and you get smacked by the oar. But you get smacked out of the way as it starts sinking past you now.
Yes! I'm not dead.
Oh, man.
You are currently 2 meters underwater. You had the breath knocked out of you, but otherwise you're able to swim to safety.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I don't know where safety is anymore.
You're able to swim out of the danger. I'll just say that. Actually,
Yeah.
What about the boat's suction power?
That's actually exactly what I was thinking.
Come on, you gotta play the boat properly.
God, yeah, I just thought about that.
Don't you
Lorelei,
pull punches.
Make an athletics check at flat.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
flat.
die.
You can do it.
Athletics.
Athletics flat. And
Oh my God,
Jesus
I'm gonna die.
Christ. Alright. You-
Wait.
You have a target of 10
Yeah,
there,
target of 10.
darling.
Okay, I can reduce the rate of failure right now.
No, you can't. You can't use a fate point to reduce degrees of failure.
Oh, you can't? Oh, I thought you could.
All you can do with fate
there.
point, you can increase 1 degree of success. You can give plus 10, reroll, increase degree of success by 1, and
You can
that's
succeed, but
Well,
you
if it
can't
doesn't
fail.
matter, I'm still gonna try it and see if maybe I get lucky.
So,
5's less than 8.
it is
well,
less.
to be fair, it
Alright.
improved.
All right, you know what? Seriously, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. Like I have to pee really bad. I've been dancing here for a
Okay.
minute.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I'll sit here and wonder if I live or die. I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
I appreciate all of you putting all your effort into saving Biggin, and I killed myself to get the data slate in the in the book.
No.
See, I didn't know EOS was going to come help too. I don't know what I thought EOS was going to do. I was like, I got a rebreather, man. I was like a Navy SEAL jumping in to save someone.
It's okay. I have my divination is that if I burn a threshold to survive a lethal injury, I have a 1 in 10 chance of bringing that threshold back.
I don't have that threshold.
That's
that
very nice.
Oh
So,
wow.
I do want to take a minute to point out that on a 2d20 plus 5,
Yeah.
Bacon only took 2.
Yeah.
When was that?
You're all.
When the ship was falling on me in the water.
I must have missed that, Earl.
1 and a 5 on 2d20. Yeah.
1 and 6.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Biggin's.
Watching on YouTube and are mourning the loss of Biggin and Lorelei.
I hope people are just like, Biggin, no!
Well, I'm probably going to mourn the loss of Biggin. I don't know about the Demon Bringer.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying, every time you're around, there's demons, shit bleeds for no reason, you know.
With my dying breath, I'm
All of
gonna
us
use my
are around.
telekinetic powers to pull the fucking data slate into the ocean with me.
All I'm saying is,
Just a middle finger. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, if I brought Biggin to the farm, nothing bad would happen to my property. If I brought you to the farm, get the fuck. I got cows killing themselves, jumping off cliffs, bleeding from the eyes.
You would ruin like 30 meters of crops because they all just got bloodied.
Yeah, because
It's
it's
for
just
real. I
soaked
think
in
there's an
blood.
option to like destroy all crops and shit.
And you're like, I just
Yes.
wanted to pick up a
There's-
rock from the ground.
There's actually a warp phenomenon that destroys all plant life within 3D 10 meters.
I am going
Not getting near my
to
crop.
farm. I'm going to Theo's farm
No, you're
and I'm
not.
gonna fuck it up.
Just purposely have warp phenomenon.
Don't you play with my crops now.
Alright. Lorelei, I have to look up some rules for you because I don't think I've ever actually used these rules before.
That's fine.
You've never used
That's
that.
awesome.
I've never used
That
suffoc-
means
I don't think I've ever used suffocation rules in Dark Heresy.
What the fuck is the
Oh
rule book?
shit! Yeah, that's right.
Suffocate. Fuck, I'm dead.
so this means this is gonna go perfectly.
You're not dead. You're dying. There's a difference.
Yeah. Suck it up.
Take it.
Don't be a baby.
I literally have a boat falling on me.
I just got sucked into the boat going down. We're both
Yeah.
kind of fucked
No
here.
one knows you're in any sort of danger, by the way.
Yeah.
Because you said, "Go help Biggin, I'm fine," and you just
Yeah.
like fall to your death.
So there's 4 people
Son of a
looking for this
bitch.
giant armored warrior, while
I
our
didn't
crazy
go
little
into
wage
the
lady
room.
is drowning on the other side of the boat.
I don't think anybody saw you go into the room.
Yeah, like,
Oh no, I probably did.
You're like, hey, watch the book.
You probably saw me in the room. I mean, yeah, I did tell somebody to watch the books. I know I was in there.
Yeah,
Alright.
no. We know that you.
So I posted up the rule for suffocation.
Yeah, I just looked it up too. I was trying to read
Okay,
it.
yeah, I think this might be important for me,
There. Ways to suffocate. That's fun.
including drowning.
Okay.
Drowning off.
Oh, the most fun one.
Oh, fuck.
Rounds equal to twice his toughness bonus. That is important to note.
That is important to note. However, you've also failed your athletics check spectacularly twice in a row.
It did.
Hold his breath for a number of rounds equal to twice his toughness.
Alright, make a toughness bonus. Make a toughness test with a -10.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Yep. Yep, you're gonna.
Oh boy!
This is the third 100 we have rolled tonight.
You can breathe water, right?
That is how much fatigue you take. Right now.
I'm still gonna die.
As you
That's
try,
a
you
lot.
swim as hard as you possibly can, and you think you're starting to get away as you get sucked back into the side of the ship. You get smacked underwater, and you try to catch your breath as it's knocked out of you, and you just swallow in a whole lot of water, and that's how much fatigue you take.
Oh my god!
What is what is your fatigue threshold?
8. I'm at 6 right now.
Ooh.
Okay, if you hit 8, you go unconscious. If you go unconscious underwater, I'm just gonna say you die.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't have any time to reach him and try to do CPR?
again, nobody's going after her.
Well,
Well, I'm
since
just saying.
if a conjurer is both unconscious and deprived of
If-
press oxygen.
Right.
Yeah.
They
If the next guy we hire. I'm giving up on Lorelei. I'm just asking for future
The
reference.
next guy we hire is gonna be Scuba Steve, so this never happens
Scuba
again.
Steve never drowns. He just walks around and breathes.
Expert divers for water. And then we're going to go to Lacusta, the desert planet.
Scuba Steve never drowns.
The number of rounds equal to my toughness bonus. That's 3 rounds.
Yep, you're taking. I gave you that much fatigue because you rolled 100.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm fine with it. I understand that.
Bigger.
Oh shit.
You have. The reason why I gave you only equal to your toughness bonus is because you have failed like 2
Yep.
athletics checks spectacularly.
Fair
You
enough.
are currently 5 meters underwater. You have no idea what direction you're going. The ship is literally on top of you, pushing you down.
Uh-huh.
You have 1 round left of oxygen before you start suffocating.
And I have no
No fate points.
no bit points.
Make your athletics check with a You have a ship pushing down -20.
Fuck.
I almost want to say -30 because you literally have a ship laying on top of you going down.
Well, as it's coming down, it pushes water out of the way.
It does, so that's like, yeah. I'm not gonna game it too like to -20. Let's leave it at that.
Minus 20. I just want you guys to know, it's been a pleasure.
Oh!
You have little faith.
Fuck you, boat.
Biggin,
Believe in Steve.
Biggin, you're still underwater, but you managed to get to the front of the boat. Like you're using the boat itself as a guide, swimming forward. You're currently, I'll say, 4 meters underwater now, but you're clear of the ship itself. So I'll say you're like over here, but you're still 4 meters underwater. You don't see him. That said, Biggin, you are out of oxygen.
Okay.
You take 1 fatigue.
Easy.
All right, that's it. Theo, you are 2 meters underwater. The ship is starting to suck you in.
I haven't seen him. I haven't heard anything, so
Nope.
I'm assuming the worst. He gets sucked down to the bottom. It's not gonna help nobody. So
And
I'm
like,
gonna start. I was already leaning backwards, so I'm just gonna
Yep.
like real sad swim back.
You're able to swim basically as far as you want. Whatever your maximum distance might in half.
Yeah, 15.
the day Biggin and Lorelei died.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna live.
Yeah, I swim backwards. That's where Biggin landed, right where he's at, right?
Biggin is 3 or 4 meters, 4 meters underwater.
Yep.
So he's like 20 feet below you or whatever that amounts to be. I'm not even bothering to count.
Yeah.
So you're like at the surface of the water again.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought I was down at the same level as him.
No, you were 2 meters
you were like
underwater.
2 meters above me.
Above. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then now he got pushed down further before, and then now he managed to go up just a little bit, but mostly out of the way of the boat.
I don't know any of that.
Yeah. Eos,
He's dead.
you got stopped trying to charge through this crate that you couldn't break through because it was full of, I'll say, I don't know, some supplies you don't know until you open it.
Supplies.
Stuff.
Damn surprise. Alright. I'm not deterred.
Alright.
Biggin's my friend.
Waifu!
Biggin, I'm still coming for ya.
The ship is now about
Be damned.
a third sunken into the water at this point.
So,
The pier is like just getting smashed. Actually, as a matter of fact, all this from here on, from the wood section, is all just underwater, just being destroyed. The stone and such, mostly just the edges are being crushed, and things on the edges are being crushed and pushed into the water. The stuff that on the ship, do you see like a catapult, or not catapult, a cannon just drop onto the dock itself and just smash and fall apart.
So what you're saying is it looks like an action movie as I'm running away.
Essentially, yes.
Magnus, I hope your little video recorder thing's
Always.
It's a video recorder?
I even get multiple angles.
going. Hell yeah. I don't know how that's possible, but
I mean,
Yeah.
his optical mechadendrite is
No,
essentially
yeah,
a video
exactly.
camera. He just
I've
doesn't have
got
any.
one level, I've got one.
He just has no place to store it because he doesn't have that data storage device.
but
But
I'm
he can see it.
going to jump in the water.
All right.
Yeah, movement to get
Yep.
there.
Yep.
With my tablet still out, I'm trying to find Biggin.
Make me an awareness check -20.
Not plus. Ah!
Yeah, you're shining your stab light, like you jump into the water, you're a meter underwater, and you even see Theo come up like out of the water as you're going in, and you're shining your stab light into the water, and it sparkles off what you think is Biggin's plate mail, his plate armor.
Okay, do I have enough action to get to him?
Yeah, you do. You have enough move action to get to him.
Okay. And then I assume that's it.
That's it.
all you
Yep.
do.
You're gonna do the romantic, give him oxygen from your mouth.
Yeah.
Give him oxygen from your mouth.
Hey,
Are you
it's
actually?
life-saving,
Are you
it's a
actually
real-
gonna give him oxygen from mouth to mouth?
Yeah. If I can do that right now, yeah. Because I can clearly see he's like unconscious. Like,
I'm not unconscious.
oh, I thought you're
No,
unconscious.
he's not unconscious.
Oh, you're just out of air now.
Yeah, he's out of air.
And besides, I still have my
Do it anyways.
full plate armor shit going on.
He looks strained. I'm helping him.
Eos has been waiting for this moment.
You jump into the water. You spot Biggin. You swim down to him, and he looks stressed. It looks like he's struggling. And you reach out to him, Biggin.
I might be constipated.
Biggin, do you allow this Sororitas to give you oxygen with mouth to mouth?
Yeah.
If I don't want to have Eos roll a charm check.
Underwater.
Yes.
Do I get a
or else
bonus
you're just like,
since we're already friendly?
You don't get a penalty.
You don't get a penalty. I'll say it cancels out because you guys know each other and everything is just going to shit right now. You're trying to be romantic in the middle of a
I'm
storm.
trying to be romantic. I'm like,
who's trying to be romantic?
yeah.
Whatever. You're trying to
I
make out
would
with
also
this.
like to remind you that I'm still wearing a full plate helmet.
So make this more difficult than it has to be, baby.
Whatever. You lift up the face of his plate and you give onto Biggin some oxygen.
Breath
Biggin,
of life.
How many turns worth of oxygen?
2 turns.
Hell yeah.
One half of your toughness bonus, which I think is 4.
My toughness is 4, yeah.
So 2 turns, yes. Biggin, you get a breath of air. The first one you've gotten in like 4 or 5 turns.
Does it have a taste or anything?
Lorelei. Tastes like fear and death.
Tastes like blood, because that shit's fucking everywhere up there.
Because it's
The
everywhere.
water's like probably stained red.
Lorelei, you're being dragged under by this ship. Make an athletics check. A flat one at this point.
Death is coming.
You can't escape it.
I'm not even gonna try.
You can't escape it.
So I have a question.
You gain 1 fatigue, Lorelei.
Okay, I'm still at 7 out of 8.
You're at 6. You had 5 before. Did you have more before
I
that?
already had 1 from
Okay,
before.
so you're at 7 now. Okay. If you might just that might be it. Biggin.
So yeah, I'm clear of the
This
boat. I
information
can just
better have been
swim,
fucking
right?
worth it.
Say again?
I'm clear of the boat. I can just swim now, right?
Yeah, you've got Eos guiding you. Your boat, you clear the boat. It's not sucking you in anymore. Go ahead and you can swim out.
Yeah. Drag Eos with me.
All right. You managed to get to break the surface of the water. Theo, you see Biggin and Eos come up. You see Biggin essentially dragging Eos out of the water, even though she just jumped in for him.
They still making out? Sorry, is she still saving his life?
No, you didn't see that part.
I didn't see that? Okay.
I mean, okay, you know what?
Damn.
Tell you what, make me an awareness at minus 10 because you saw the light as it went down, not minus 20. So minus 10.
Okay.
That was a private moment.
No.
You didn't
It was
see
a
that.
private moment.
It was a private moment. Okay, so I didn't see it. But I saw him go back up, and
Yeah.
I can kind of see
You're
Eos near.
on the surface. Biggin's on the surface. Eos is on the surface. Now you can see the boat just kind of like starting to sink.
Okay.
Like this, the boat is already like a third sunk. Now it's like halfway.
I don't know of any other dangers, so I'm just gonna swim up to the top and just kind of do a guy swim up, and I'm gonna
Nice.
climb up out of the
Yeah.
water.
I'm not even gonna make you make a check for that. You'll find a way to get up there. It just
Because it looks like there's rope right there, anyways.
yeah, you managed to get up there, no problem.
Yeah.
Magnus.
I gotta say, big and safe.
How are robo people and water?
Don't you
They-
dare
they-
get that shit I just
they-
gave you.
They
Water.
don't go well together. You weigh a lot. You weigh more than Bigot,
Okay.
and you're not mostly flesh. Well, I guess technically you are mostly flesh by comparison.
You're not.
Hey!
You're not as buoyant though.
I'm a lot fleshier than he is.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he is.
You're
And mine's just a covering. I don't have giant arms.
That's fair. So
Wait, let's do it this way instead. Magnus, how much do your Magnendrites weigh?
It's unspecified, but it's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because he also has to have.
My field plate armor is only 30.
Well, he has to have like a back plate implanted into his spine that allows the mechadendrites to hook up, and then there's other attachments as well. But that's
He's
not.
got like
It
an
kind of looks like I have a big metal backpack.
Because my field plate's only
Like a
30.
metal hunchback.
only.
Okay, so I guess you are more flesh than metal, but still, what are you doing, Magnus? You've secured this this big tome of some sorts, and it's data slate.
Dare get it in the water after I worked so hard to keep it out.
Man, I could just like toss it towards Theo. He's out of the water now, right?
Yeah, but I'm right next to the edge.
He's out of the water,
Don't do that,
but he's
Tom.
also soaking wet, and he's literally just climbed back up. I don't think he's expecting you to throw something at him.
No, I got up like one of the Bond girls, and I'm
Yeah.
Wait, what? Are you guys free? I could like toss it like in front of him, like beside him.
Just leave it where it is.
Yeah, why are you
I
tossing
think
anything?
Well, I
Hey,
picked him up and put him into
This
his.
is here.
Yeah. We don't even know of any other danger. We don't know she's in danger. She didn't say anything.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, we kind of do because we know where she was.
And the fact that I haven't.
area is sunken.
I will say, Magnus, with your 7 degrees of success on awareness from earlier, even though it was like up there, you saw Lorelei jump down, and then you lost track of her. So you know she's at the end of the docks,
Yeah.
and you
And
haven't
the
seen her
dog
since.
doesn't look very good.
Well, the end of the
I
docks
don't
is
know that
fucking
dog.
gone.
Yeah, he
I
can't
don't
even get there. This is all gone now.
Yeah,
I
this
can only
And
guess
there's
like here.
and there's a ship on it.
all
So I
that
have to stay
all
on
that
this
shit's
side.
gone. And this ship actually got crushed, like got basically tipped over by the mast. As the mast came down and just like chopped off the front of the boat, so now it's like also sinking.
Dude.
This is not a quiet event, boys.
What?
We sunk a ship. I mean, no, it's not.
I mean,
We also set a warehouse on fire like right down the road. So. Emergency services are distracted.
What do you mean it
House
isn't
wasn't
quiet?
on fire. We didn't catch the warehouse on
a
fire.
missile went off,
yes, it
a
is.
crane fell onto a ship, the ship is sinking and destroying part of a pier and another boat. I wish I had like the sound effects to play for this stuff.
I know, right?
Be deafening.
Do I have any like crowds running?
One second, I don't know my movement. If I can like charge to the end of the dock. I could see her at that point, right? Under the water.
Oh,
I
is
could,
that
like,
music?
call out to everyone else
So
that hey
music.
guys, Lorelei's not doing too great.
What?
What?
Where is she?
Magnus,
Last I saw her, she was on the end of the dock.
you could get to here, and you'd be making an awareness check with a minus 20, minus 30 to spot her. Not because you can't see her heat signature, but because there's all sorts of shit between you and her.
I get my plus 10.
You do, so it's a minus 20 then at the end instead of a plus 10. Yeah, instead of a minus 30.
I'll go ahead and do that.
It's not the fact that she's within range, even underwater. It's just that there's a lot of shit everywhere.
Nice. I almost got myself 100.
I mean, you have fate points. You haven't used any, I think.
Yeah, I gotta use one. I've still got 3.
Oh, big man. 3 fate
Well,
points.
I mean, when you sit back and do nothing, I mean,
What?
lots of fate points.
We all burned our fate points.
Yeah.
You guys are fighting a boat, and I'm just like, whoa.
Magnus, you're standing on the edge of what remains of this pier, and the rubble is everywhere. There's the ship. You can see the edge of it tipping over, and you do not see Lorelei.
I'll just say I think Lorelei didn't make it out of the boat.
No, you saw her jump out of the boat, but she was at the end of the pier.
Eos.
Right.
So she's in the water still, is what you're saying?
Well, he's saying he doesn't see her, I think. I think that's what Magnus is saying.
Okay.
I don't know.
So I'm going to get out and run. And make a running horizontal leap.
Ooh.
Describe to me.
I'm going to take this fucking grip and just bolt.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say loosely. I'm plotting this out. Because that's gonna use 8 meters. What's your maximum run speed?
30.
30?
Yes.
So that's gonna be 24. And then okay, so you can get there with 24 meters of movement.
And then I'm going to jump.
Alright, make an athletics check with
So
and if you're taking a
there's-
full run, I'll give you a +20 to your athletics check.
It's an agility check.
Okay, acrobatics then.
I get a +30 because I have 12 meters addition, or like 12 meters run. Because it's 4 meters is a +10.
Oh, that's right from the rules?
Yeah, I'm reading it now.
Alright, well, you're getting a +20 because there's a whole bunch of shit in the way.
Damn it.
There's a whole bunch of shit in the way, and you're jumping into what used to be the pier here.
Yeah. So
Is there anything he could try to run along, like
real cool, like
Wall
Assassin's
runner?
Creed?
some parkour across the?
I would try to run across the bloodied wall ship. I don't think that'd be a good.
Yeah, like I'm trying to envision this because the ship is like at 90 degrees, just kind of like sinking down. The piers are crushed up. You're essentially running over what used to be the mast. If you want to do like a parkouring, running over debris stuff that's still somewhat not sunk, I'll give you a +10. If you're just trying to jump as far as you can and get as close as you can, +20.
if I take the first option of running along shit, how far will that push my my jump point at? Because like I'm jumping from the edge right here, right?
Yeah.
And then like
The edge is
trying to run
here.
against shit.
If
Yeah,
you
I'm trying to run against shit.
if you try running against shit, you'll get with a successful. I'll say you get to here. You actually get to the end of the dock.
Okay, and that's +10.
Yeah, that's +10.
Pete, don't fail me now.
Elliot.
Nice. You actually get to the edge of the dock itself, and just a bit, a sliver of the support beam is still standing there. So you're able to get there, and just you're standing now above the water. Or do you want to go into the water? That's up to you.
I want in the water. Yeah.
Okay.
I have my stab light out. I know I can't look or anything,
Yep,
but she might be able to see me.
that's fair. You're in the water.
Sharing breath again. Just so you know.
She's like, "Dude,
Now I'm gonna get mono.
Yeah. 2-1.
Lorelei. In this order, Lorelei, make me an awareness check, make me a toughness check, and if you survive the toughness check, make me a athletics check.
First awareness.
All right.
Alright.
You see this light, like a stab light, jump into the water, and from you, it's because you're 5 meters down, or I forget, 5 or 4 meters down, and I'll say he's like 4 meters away from you diagonally, swimming, whatever. It's
Okay.
not-
And
it's
then
just
toughness.
toughness. Lorelei, you take 1 more fatigue.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Hey Elliot, I wanted to.
I got 3 more rounds to live. 3 more rounds.
Yeah.
You don't have any fate points to get rid of your fatigue? Because it removes all fatigue.
No, she used
Wait,
like.
wait.
Do you have fate point?
I have one fate point left.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It removes all fatigue.
All fatigue.
It removes all fatigue if I do that.
All
Yes.
All fatigue.
Yes.
Do that. I'll use the fate point and remove all.
Oh, just yeah. Oh, just that.
That's
Okay.
really-
Now make me a athletics check.
Yes.
It's a good thing you used your fate point because at this point your athletics check would be like 1/2 your strength.
She would be unconscious, so she won't be able to swim anywhere.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Damn.
You take one more fatigue.
Okay, that's
I'm
not
only at 1, so
Nice.
I'll
Yeah.
take that.
And you sink 1 more meter as you're being sucked down by the ship. So now you're 6 meters down. So you can see this light, and you start trying to swim to it, and you get inspired. You get the second breath, the second wind, and you think you can make it, and you start swimming. You start getting sucked down. It's going further away.
Light of the Emperor.
Biggin.
Okay. So step 1 is to get out of the water, and I see EOs essentially do that running dive, right?
Yeah. Like you see her running as you're getting out of the water. You see her like run. You see her jump over like crates. You see her jump on the mast that's laying across the pier sinking. You see her jump on or some more things, and you see her just dive towards the very end.
I think EOS should make another charm roll. Real quick.
See if he comes follows me.
Yeah.
So to go from there to land wherever the nearest spot is, how much movement is that?
From where you are now to
Yep.
here is 2 meters plus 1 meter, so it's going to cost you 6 meters to double movement.
Okay. So 6, that leaves me with 24. I'm going to run around to the side of the dock that's not burning.
Nothing is burning. Everything is covered in
Or
fire.
sorry, not burning, but falling.
Okay.
7, 20,
Colloquially burning.
1,
The shit's on fire.
2, there.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. He's out.
Damn!
How do you?
I
do
don't
that?
know where Lorelei went, and I know that I don't want to be over here, so my intention is to go over here and start looking.
All right. Theo, you're doing your Hollywood movie star, shaking your hair out.
And then I hear, blah, 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 danger. That's all I heard. Danger! And I go, what? And then I see out of the corner of my eye her do that, right? Her
Yep.
just like do that run and dive.
Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing?
We discussed that there's a ton of rope right where I'm at, right?
Yep.
Like this thing's tied with a bunch of rope.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab that.
Almost like boats would be like tied to the dock or something there.
Yeah, weird. So I grab all that, and then I don't know how to plot it out, but I'm running, and I'm gonna try to get as far as I can here.
The rope is tied. It's gonna take your full action to like get the rope undone, unless you like cut it with something. And I'll say it takes a half action.
I mean, I'll cut it with something. I got a knife. I'm a good old boy from the farm. Like, I always got a knife.
All right, you cut it. It takes your half
Yeah.
action to get it free. I'll say you start pulling it. You get 15 meters of rope. I was trying to think 40 feet of rope, but it's like 15 meters.
It's too much conversion. And then I'm gonna go. What do you say? Half. Now I have a half move, or is it a half run?
You have a half move.
Okay. So that's like 5. I got like here-ish. I'm gonna move closer to the dock, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna yell at Magnus. Magnus, bring up the rope to him. Real confidently.
You have any rope nearby?
I have a big ass stick of rope. God damn it! Whatever, I'll do it. Fucking. And I'm just like running as fast as I can.
All right, move yourself, Magnus. You hear what Theo tells you. How do you respond? What are you doing? Goddamn dog! I can't throw the ball if you won't give it to me.
No take, only throw.
Can you throw me the rope?
I'm not gonna throw you the rope.
Well, Magnus, you see Theo over here.
Yeah.
You're over here.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm running towards you with like a bunch of rope. Like I'm like running.
Actually, I think even if he had the action to throw it, he doesn't have the strength to throw it that far.
Well, I've been working out, so.
Actually, for the last rope.
Like the rope's also soaking wet and not light. I'll say that it weighs 20 kilos.
Oh, that means something.
Yeah, it weighs like 20 kilos. Remember, you just pulled out soaking wet rope out of the water and like chopped
Yeah.
it. They probably
I
should
know
have
how
taken
much that.
They probably should have taken your full action. But whatever.
45 pounds.
45 pounds. Thanks.
Well, I mean,
You would know that if you go to the gym because it says 20 kilos on the 45 pound plate.
It doesn't. It says pounds only.
All right, you know.
Because it's an American gym.
what are you doing?
Oh man, I'm gonna wait for him to get over here.
Okay. All right.
Action. I'll help.
Still here.
It's over here.
My dog hit my laptop.
What'd you say, Magnus?
Oh, I'm gonna like hold my action so when he gets over here.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Eos. You're in the water. You have a stab light. Make an awareness check minus 10 because you're using a stab light. You do not spot her.
I'm just gonna swim deeper because I know she's been in the water for a minute and that just makes sense. But I'm not going like any direction.
Okay, so you're going. I'll say how far down do you want to go? 3 meters, 5 meters, 8, 10 meters,
I want to go down to 4 meters.
4 meters. Okay, cool. Emilio's dead. Lorelei. You already spotted the light. You can see it coming down. Make a toughness check.
Alright, let's go. Toughness. Oh, wait, I accidentally closed the window, so I have to close this.
Oh, actually, hang on a second. No. No toughness test. My bad. You're already out of oxygen. You just take 1 fatigue. Roll your.
Wait, I thought I'd get 6 rounds before I'm out of oxygen.
You lost.
Yeah, you don't re-get oxygen.
You rolled 100 on your toughness. On your
I
toughness
burned a
test.
fate point. Or I used a fate point to get rid of my fatigue.
Yeah, to get rid of your fatigue. You don't regain the oxygen in your lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a second part of that where if you don't get a fresh source of oxygen by the end of the allotted time, you automatically fall unconscious.
Yep.
But I thought if I got rid of my fatigue, I didn't lose the oxygen from going unconscious, and I still had my 6 turns to get.
You're at 0 fatigue. You gain 1 fatigue a turn.
Yeah, you don't get any. You don't get like a fresh breath.
Yeah, you don't gain oxygen. You just lose the
You
fatigue.
get like a second wind of like adrenaline rush, if you will.
Exactly.
To lose my oxygen.
So you're not fatigued anymore.
Yes.
You got like 1 or 2 rounds now left, I think.
Dog in it.
Your body has finally realized, oh god, I'm about to die.
Make your athletics check, Lorelei.
What's your toughness?
Come on.
With my strength that I have none of.
Dang.
God. Don't even say.
Are you emitting any source of light?
No, I'm not.
Do you have any source
No.
of light?
don't. Like, glow naturally from being evil and
Weird psychic.
sorcerer.
Evil.
Can I push myself up?
Push yourself up.
Can I
Oh,
assail myself up?
He's obviously not swimming out of this.
I mean, you gotta think though. Objects in water, they weigh less because
yes.
of the added buoyancy and everything. So
I'm gonna say no because that could lead to some other weird shit down the road. If I said yes now, however,
Yeah, who knows would abuse it.
You want to
by the way, you take 3 more fatigue.
Yeah, I marked it.
However, you can use your telekinetic control to try and pull the stab light from Eos's hands towards you.
Oh, okay.
I will allow that.
Yeah.
However, what is your willpower?
Mine?
50.
Hers.
Yours is 50?
Yeah.
Got it. Because now you have 5 fatigue, right?
4 fatigue.
Okay, so you have 4 fatigue. Then okay, no penalties. Make your willpower check, Madame Lorelei. Because if you don't make it this time, you're probably dead. Like, there's a high likelihood that you're dead.
Are you shitting me?
And you roll doubles.
Doubles!
And
Yes.
she couldn't just go out silently, could she? Nope. She made everything.
Phenomenal. Holy shit. You know what I'm gonna laugh at? If you roll perils and you get launched 3D 10 feet into the meters into the air, because that would actually save your life.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay,
amazing.
come on, we got a chance. We got a
Alright.
chance.
Let's see what this is. I'm looking at it.
Silver lining, you know? Silver lining. 3.
A 3.
Okay.
You sparkle a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, boom!
That's
She
weird.
does glow.
God damn it, nothing does
it does?
it.
Wait, she does?
No, nothing happens at like 3. Like a psychic fart or something happens. It's like
Yeah, it sparkles though.
No.
That's light.
Second phenomenon.
dark foreboding, a faint breeze blows past the psyker and
Oh,
those
it
near
was
him.
a psychic part.
Yeah. And everyone gets the feeling that somewhere in the galaxy something unfortunate just happened.
Yeah, Lorelei's dying. That's
No, wait, wait.
unfortunate.
I'm doing warp echo because I'm really scared if I do a dark foreboding, like everyone gets the weird feeling I died and leaves me there, so I'm doing warp echo instead.
Oh.
Wait, what does that do?
For a few moments, all noises cause echoes, regardless of the surroundings.
Oh, that's what
God.
happens when psychers die. Lorelei must.
God, everything sounds like a mess to you right now, Eos, because with the waves crashing and everything's echoing at the same time.
Alrighty.
Thing I don't need my ears to see.
Biggin,
I just didn't want everyone to think like a dark foreboding and be like, oh, Lorelei died.
Alright.
Just
Well,
leave me there.
She's
I
dead.
can get all the way up to here. And I'm here, I'm just like, well, what is this going on, guys? What the fuck is this?
That was good.
that's basically what Lorelei hears, yeah. That was good.
Sorry.
With only 1 degree of failure, does Eos feel like a little tug in a direction?
No, when
Really?
you fail your willpower test to make a psychic of power, it just doesn't happen, period.
No.
She strains her mind and nothing happens.
Well, it is oxygen deprived. I cannot blame her.
Yep.
Yeah, me calling out what's going on, guys, is all I got. Took my full turn to get over there.
Theo,
I
Magnus has his mechadendron or hand held out for the rope.
Why not both?
Sure.
okay. I run up next to him, and I can't throw it, but I can hand him
Yep.
an end of it, and he can cast it out like a fishing line.
Oh, yeah,
Sure. Magnus,
fishing.
you use your held half action to take it,
Yeah, we got.
and since that's what you do, Theo, Magnus, it's your turn now.
With that half action, I couldn't toss it in.
No.
Or
No, like you take. You could do a half action aim with that half action.
Oh, okay.
You could have thrown it, I guess, if you wanted to throw with no aiming whatsoever.
I mean, a half aim is only. Oh, it's 10. I don't know what
You know
your
what?
strength is.
Just the fact that aiming is a possibility, sure, I'll take the aim. And then, well, like, should I like full aim toss it, and then, or I can half action just throw it and then try to like tie it down right away.
If you do a half aim and next round you do another half aim, does
Real
that add up?
quick, Magnus, what's your strength?
25.
Oh shit.
So you can throw that far.
With those metal arms, you're weaker than me.
I don't think I get anything for those.
No, you can throw that far.
If he, when his turn comes up, because his half action was to grab it, and he has another turn. If we throw it together, does that change anything?
Throw it together. That makes
Yeah, like friends.
You guys gonna hold hands?
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to imagine you guys both throwing the end of a rope.
I know, right? That
Well,
actually
I mean,
sounds
like
great.
I've got part of. I just put like one end under my foot, and we both just toss all 40 feet.
All right, I'll buy that, sure. But that would just give him a plus 10 to his throw. I'll say it gives him. What's your strength bonus?
Mine's a 30.
A 30.
Yeah.
I'll
I
say
don't know.
it'll give you a total of 4 strength bonus with his 20. But that still only puts you at that distance without an athletics check.
Oh, well, we'll throw that distance, and then an athletics check we might throw farther or shorter.
Athletics check will throw farther if you succeed by one plus 1 bonus per degree of success. However, if you fail by 3 degrees or more, it gets lowered.
You make
Okay,
that.
well, I would just throw it, because that's the end of the dock, anyways, right? The 3 pointed like right here.
The dock is still as long as it is. It's just fucking smashed up right now, except for the very tip of it.
Yeah. Well, that's as far as we need, anyways, because that's where it's pretty much sinking now. It's underwater. They need it to stabilize, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Make it easier for them to get up out of the water.
All right. If you want to throw that, Magnus, I'll say you and Theo both get a handle on this. So you get your 12 meters throw without an athletics check.
Sure. We're just gonna throw there. We don't wanna.
Oh, it's 12 or 13 because that's
12.
short. Then.
12 meters.
We get 12.
You're also throwing the whole. Remember, you're also throwing the whole bundle without unrolling and everything. As you're just hoping it unrolls as as it flies through the air.
Well, I had part of it like
He's holding on to it, so we throw it. It would unravel.
part of it, and you throw it like because I have one hand on it like this, and then
I can understand how the whole thing could just flop.
Nah.
I'm gonna roll for that basically.
Oh.
You're gonna throw. I'm gonna roll and see how much unravels as you throw it.
I mean, it's up to you, Magnus. If you want to do the check, you can do the check. It can't really hurt. Could.
Yeah, but let's
Wouldn't be.
Well,
That
the way
way.
the way
Started a
Helen
little
rolls.
short.
Yeah, the way Helen rolls will sweep, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it bundles up as you throw it, so it gets 0 meters. Good. I mean, it's not like it's rope that they've tied in such a way so that whenever you throw it, I mean, that's what sailors do.
I mean, it's not like you had all the time in the world to sit there and spool it up real nice and neat and clean and just like, okay, we're not in a rush or anything, guys.
That I did
12 meters
this. So.
plus.
Throw your rope.
Magnus.
Magnus.
We only get 8 meters. We only get 8 meters. I'm sorry, we only get 8 meters.
What am I rolling?
Ballistics.
Ballistics.
Yep, ballistics. With
What? Shit, let me know that. I got a fucking 60 with ballistics.
I got my.
What's this?
He's
So
got
can I
a.
full aim? I used the half action before, then a half action here, and then.
yes.
And then my ballistic skill helps, so.
He helps.
This is so complicated, guys. Let's just get it over with.
Just throw the rope.
I did it.
All right.
Yeah.
It's so complicated.
Really easy.
All right, you throw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It unspools as you throw it, and ends there.
Okay, can we
Whatever.
from now? Can we start doing that like thing, like the where you wave the rope and it goes further?
That thing, you know that thing.
You guys have never like with a rope.
I know what you're talking about.
Rope into it.
I know what you're talking about, but remember, this pier is all smashed up with debris all over it. You're not gonna have like perfectly clear, flat ground for you to just like do the unrolling thing.
having messed with rope in water, doing that will only pull it to you.
Ah!
Yeah, it won't get it out.
Practical experience.
I'm not gonna get into the physics behind it, but yes, Eos, you're in the water. Make your awareness check. -20, -10. Actually,
-10.
-20 because she's gotten even further now. She was at that borderline before.
Well, I went down too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's right. Okay, -10, -10.
Do I ever go back up?
No, you failed.
I'm so tired.
I'm gonna spend my fate point, my last fate point.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Please don't roll 90. Please don't roll 90.
So one.
That's very
It's
specific.
above a 1 and 3.
Eos, you shine your light and you think you see a body.
Yeah, I mean, I'll swim towards it.
No! God.
Because I mean, like,
Here's a mook.
yeah, well, I have no confirmation. Like,
Lorelei, essentially, if you don't pass this, you die. I don't see any other way of it going.
Toughness?
No, not toughness. Athletics.
well,
Oh,
she doesn't die when
sorry.
she immediately was unconscious, does she?
Yeah, she got like another 2 rounds.
You
I thought.
gain 1 fatigue, which
Yeah.
puts you at 6 fatigue.
I'm
When you're
at 4
unconscious,
fatigue.
you still survive.
No, you were at 4 fatigue before,
Yeah.
so now you're at
Yeah.
5 fatigue then.
Did I get 1 fatigue again? Or did I get 1 fatigue?
You gain
Because
1.
you're still not having air.
Yeah, you gain 1 fatigue right now, so you're at 5.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I forgot having air.
And then
Oh,
let me double check something here.
It says once the character is unconscious, then they die after a number of rounds equal to your
So
toughness.
I still got 3 more rounds after I go unconscious.
So, a question, Lorelei.
Yeah.
In your gear, do you have anything called stim?
That's an excellent question, and no, because I'm not a. I didn't think that would help.
Not a drug addict.
Drugs are amazing.
Oh my god.
Magnus has stim.
I could pass some stim to Theo, and Theo can do the superhero jump into the water.
It's not my day, it's Eos's day. I'm trying to do a Navy SEAL thing with the
Alright.
rebreather, and Eos is like, fun.
Okay.
Lorelei, make your athletics check.
Okay. Alright.
Oh god.
I can't roll less than an 80.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
And you gain 3 more fatigue.
I'm unconscious.
So you got 3 rounds. Did I swim towards the X?
You swam through towards the
She's
X.
unconscious, but I think she just gained 3 fatigue for failing that badly.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm unconscious now because I'm at 8 fatigue.
And you also sink 3 more meters.
God dang it.
Guys, I have shurikens with neurotoxins on it.
Only had shurikens and stim on it.
Wow.
Holy shit.
If she's paralyzed, she doesn't know she's gonna die. I'm just saying.
Biggin,
Do
you're
I
at the
still
edge of the
work
docks.
A fate point? Or fate threshold?
You just want to burn one right now and say that you barely survive.
Yeah,
No.
let's just burn one right now and make it survive. They're not gonna reach me.
I mean,
So, I mean,
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't
You know what?
know.
No. We'll give it 3 more rounds. I have 3 more rounds.
I mean, you have to die first.
all right,
I mean, I would give it 1.5 more rounds. I wouldn't
let's
give it 2 more rounds.
try and make this fast because we've literally been at this boat for
So
2
I'm
hours.
just gonna take a look around, see if I can't see her.
Destroying us.
Yeah, I'm fine with burning a fate threshold now. Like, I have a ability that may give one back. We'll see.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm not gonna be able to find her. Like, I'm gonna sit on the edge of the dock and bug. But
All right. So Theo,
I'll burn my fate point. My fate threshold.
okay, you burn your fate threshold.
roll your d10.
Yeah, roll your d10.
What's that for? That roll for?
To see if you keep it.
Yeah, because you're a highborn.
I didn't.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Lorelei,
Yeah.
I say that instead of failing your last athletics check, you managed to get up to the surface and you're at the edge of the dock. Like your hand is on the dock itself. You still have 5 fatigue.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
You have 5 fatigue.
I'll take that over 8 fatigue and unconscious in the water.
Yeah. You have 5 fatigue, but your hand is on the dock and your head is out of water. You can breathe again.
Yay! Do I need? Is Eo still down there then too?
Eos is still down there.
Do we see the hand come up? And...
You swim up to the body, and it's a mook. So it's one of the guys that was on the boat.
So I'm going to make another awareness check because I still haven't found Lorelei.
Hey.
And
Yeah, my phone.
Lorelei, you can speak into the headset if you wanted to.
I was gonna telekinetic control and try to pull her back up.
Good.
No,
go for it. Yeah. No, go for it.
But just pull her to give her
Like
weird.
a gentle tug, like, hey, come over this way.
Oh.
8 degrees of success. Look at that shit.
Eos,
So-
you're swimming downwards. You're swimming downwards. You feel this
Yeah.
body. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Just happened.
I think I just rolled over her foot.
Oh.
That's why you
Oh.
He's okay.
you don't stick
poor
your paw
puppy.
where the wheels are, girl.
You
All right.
bully.
You're definitely out.
Poor puppy.
Yeah, you're definitely out.
That was me trying to get her attention.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get Eos's attention.
Eos, you can feel like a tug at your feet.
I'm gonna push off the mook. Because fuck him. And swim towards the tug.
All right, we're gonna say we're out of initiative. Holy shit!
I'm gonna pop up and be like,
Did you
oh,
think it
yeah,
was
totally saved her.
This boat has kicked your ass for 2 hours. It even made you spend a fate point period.
I know, right? I am really mad though that like Eos didn't get to like kiss me and like wake me up. I mean, that's just disappointing.
For
I
the
wanted-
clips only.
I wanted the kiss of life too.
The Emperor does not will it to be.
I did say that in situations like this, you'd have more than one roll before you die. You had way
Like
more than one.
30.
Dozens?
Yeah.
Had what? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that last part.
You had way more than one roll before you died.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought I was about to die, but oh well.
I believe in for me, if there's an instance where your character can instantly die, it's like a minimum of 3 rolls before I say, okay, you die. And that doesn't happen too often. Like, if you fall from a building, 40 meters, I'm not even going to roll damage because it's D10 plus 40.
Right.
So, but whatever. Alright, guys. Lorelei, you're back, your hand's on the dock, you barely climb up over the surface. What is everyone else doing?
I swam towards Lorelei, put my arm around her to help her, because I can see that she is physically fatigued.
She's coughing up water as you're helping her up on the
Trying
dock.
to assist her swimming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like a sister does.
So are we here or are we?
Right now you're over here. Just narratively speaking, you're there. I'm not going to make you do any rolls to walk across the junk and stuff. Just carefully. Roll acrobatics. 100. You're dead. Just die again.
Yeah, I'm going to see the rope, and I'm not going. I'm going to be like, that's a piss poor attempt.
The dock is sinking/sunk. So
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
I ran across.
I'll grab the rope.
All that shit you ran across is gone. The only thing that's still there is over the
Eos.
map.
The rope is kind of just floating in the water as the dock has slowly fallen and sunken or floated away in the pier.
I'm gonna grab the rope.
Shit.
That shit's gone.
I'm
Otherwise,
tired. Pull me in. Pull me in.
Pull her in.
I don't think it.
Eos can swim. Her ass can swim. Fuck her.
Yeah.
I get up on the dock and I'm like, please fucking tell me you have the book and the data slate.
And then I'm gonna lean real close and go,
Tap a satchel.
Don't you dare, Magnus.
What?
I just pointed at it.
Good. You lost it. You're going back in that water next.
Well, I'm going.
Let's leave.
Yeah.
Cannot swim.
Like,
Can we
yeah.
please
Nap.
get us? Can we
Yeah.
please go to sleep? I'm so
All of us
tired.
need.
I'm just like looking around. We've got an audience. It's like, it's time to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm so tired and pissed. I just like give the middle finger to everyone staring.
As we're walking by, I'm gonna spit on someone for not helping when I told them to help.
Hey, fuck
When did you tell
lady.
me to help?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell.
But no, like I told Magnus, and then like as I was running in the first time for Biggin, because I was closer to them, I also yelled it. Like I yelled it that time.
I don't remember. I don't remember that part at all. But anyway, you
Yeah, I don't
spit
know.
at somebody and like, "Fuck you, lady."
I'm just yeah,
I have not
I'll
fucking
I'll murder you and your family right now.
As we leave, I'm gonna pick up my wide brim hat that flew off as I was running, and dust it off. I'm gonna dust it off.
You know what? Okay, so Magnus gets a hug.
Now I'm wet.
You figured it out, Magnus.
Now I'm wet.
Yeah, just like Magnus. All right.
So I don't suppose I get a corruption point for accidentally laying in that blood, do I?
No.
Really?
No, but what if Biggin was like kind of licking at it and stuff? Like he was hoping.
Yeah.
No.
No,
He's like, come on, give me some.
you don't gain HP back from drinking blood either like, in this game.
Any insanity for me?
Why insanity?
Because
No.
corruption is insanity.
No.
I can only gain insanity.
No,
But I also want to.
no, you don't gain either of that. This is a very stressful event, but no.
Yeah, I might have gotten fucked up, you know?
Actually,
Yeah,
Lorelei,
I almost lost two of my friends.
Lorelei,
Yes.
you roll a d5.
Is this for insanity?
Yes,
Yep.
I knew it.
you gain one insanity. I mean,
I'm going insane. Like, I'm not even kidding.
you literally just had a near-death experience.
I'm at 12 now. Does that mean anything?
Nope.
12?
Shit.
Wait,
So I turn back to
wait,
the
you
group.
hit one. You hit 10, right?
10. I said I hit 10, but I guess nobody heard me last week when I
I
said that.
did not hear that actually. Hang on, because now
Oh, well, yeah,
I
I've
think-
got
I think you roll on the insanity table,
Yay!
the permanent insanity table.
permanent.
It's not like a permanent bad thing, really. Hang on.
And
So you roll a d100, and at 12 it's a plus 10.
Oh no, nothing. You don't get your first minor until you hit 40 until you hit 40.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I may have read this last week, and that may have been why I didn't push it because I read it.
Yep.
So I turn to the rest of the group.
I have 12.
In sleep now.
Yeah.
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 We're leaving.
Lorelei, your eyes are drooping heavily. You look over at Biggin, who is soaking wet and also looks pretty tired. I don't know, what's your fatigue right now, Biggin?
I think it's just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
I'm surprised you don't have
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, well, he just got hit with a boat. He's fine. That's it.
Sadly enough.
So
This is
everyone's
accurate.
walking fine. I'm like barely walking. I'm like stumbling. Like not someone. I don't know who I'm waiting on. I don't even care. Like you're gonna have to just carry me.
Wait on.
Like have carry me,
Biggin might end up carrying me.
Magnus.
All right. The only place you guys are intimately familiar with is the Screaming Wheel Tavern. However, there are other taverns and places. You can even sleep in a back alley if you guys want to take the risk.
I don't want to go to the Screaming Wheel because,
Yeah, that was Skinner's
Yeah.
place.
yeah.
Let's
We
play Skinner's place for a while. I'm pretty sure he's done
Why don't we
that.
just go straight back to the?
To the
Do
castle?
we have like a ship in our?
Is this to see if Skinner knows what we just did?
It would be a couple hours to get back.
Oh, this
to
is for
the,
something else.
Paradise Place.
I'm just taking random guesses at your random rolls.
Oh, no.
Sniper shot rings out from the distance.
Do you have an unsanctioned psyker with you?
man. That would be so mean if like Lorelei just barely survives, burned a fate point just to get sniped.
I'd be so pissed.
It sounds like a 40k thing to happen.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does sound like a very.
So where do you guys? It's 3. I'll say 3:30. It's 3:30
I will
a.m.
literally sleep anywhere that has a hard floor and one wall.
I want a tavern, but because I don't want to risk it, but I don't want to go to the Screaming Mill. So like first tavern we find.
Whichever the nearest one with a fun name.
Nearest one with a fun name, huh?
Yeah.
How about just
Oh,
the
is
nearest
it?
one that's not screaming?
No, well, I mean, we don't want to be. We don't want to sleep in a slum.
Happy.
I mean, you essentially the docks. This is Oldport. Oldport is like a really, really bad side of town. People.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Also,
Yeah, Old
can we
Port.
push
He
on
said he's
zero?
the king of Old Port.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
all
let's-
of you, go ahead and make awareness checks.
Oh, mother!
Get out of here, Layla.
We just want to go to bed.
With a flat.
With flat. Actually, no, it's nighttime. Everyone but Magnus gets a
How is
minus.
it still nighttime?
Because it's 3:30 in the fucking morning.
It's been 3:30 in the morning for like 6 hours. Boat crash in 2 minutes, apparently.
With a minus what?
Minus 10.
Yeah.
Magnus.
This is
That's
Okay.
perfect.
Ever vigilant, ever ready. He is
Ever vigilant, ever.
Eos, as you're leaving this docks, you notice a group of what looks to be feudal world, I'll say gangers loosely. They look like they're some kind of like gang just by their affiliation clothing kind of style. You've seen this kind of thing before. It seems like they're trying to organize, like they're giving hand signals to each other of some sort.
directed towards us, or
Yes.
like okay. So yeah, no. I am casually just going to like clip my chain axe and then pull out my flamer.
Whoa.
I'm gonna kind of like menacingly rub on it as I'm staring at him, and we're walking away, and then I'll turn and be like, "Hey guys, we might not be done here, but let's go."
I'm just gonna like.
Yes.
I want to go to bed.
You grab your flamer and you try to ignite it, but it doesn't ignite. Your chain axe
It's
doesn't.
fucking Prometheus.
I realize that, but it's still soaking wet. And the
And I didn't ignite it. I just rubbed it.
no, your chain axe revs, no problem. But I thought you tried to use your flamer also.
No, he's just
I just
brandishing it.
Yeah, I'm brandishing it. I'm not
Okay.
lighting the fire yet.
Okay.
That's why you go with the old-fashioned guns. Boom.
I have auto pistol.
All right. So where are you guys going?
We're gonna go find a place to sleep.
All right.
Quickest way out of Oldport, because we want to get out of his territory.
Make
Because he was the king of Oldport.
Yeah.
make it who one of you, the one with the highest influence, make it influence minus 10.
It's not me.
I
have
have 40. Yeah.
So make it influence minus 10.
Oh, fancy pants.
You
Can
go
we
ahead.
both? Can we both make it, or only one of us?
Only one of you.
Go ahead. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Thank God.
You finally stopped rolling 80s.
I know.
Yeah.
Lorelei, you're trudging very warily through the streets of Oldport, and you all get out of the immediate area, and you find a guy, a carriageman, sleeping essentially in his carriage with his horses. And when you wake him, he's like, "Oh yeah. You want a nice place? What? You're in the wrong side of town, lady. Like, and friends."
I'm very aware.
With the money you bribe him or offer him, whatever, because that's what your requisition is for. He's like
Yeah, I was about to.
he's willing to take you outside of Oldport. Like, where do you want to go?
Take us.
I mean, if he's
There's Oldport, there's Newport, there's the Market Square, and then there's the Commons.
You said there's Newport. Is there Virginia Slims or Camel?
Thank you.
I gotta laugh.
Just like, let me look.
So,
She's the one talking, right?
Yeah, she's the one speaking to this guy.
Okay.
That's why I said the one with the highest influence.
Yeah, take us to whichever one's the highest or the furthest away from Oldport that you're willing to take us right now.
All right, more money for me. You guys pile into his carriage. It's like it's a 4-horse carriage, not too uncommon around here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride up front on the bench with him.
All
I'm
right,
gonna fall asleep in the carriage.
all right.
Yeah, same.
Is there like a thing to like sit on the back for like a luggage boy?
Yeah, you can sit in the back.
I'll sit on the
Magnus,
luggage boy.
when you get into the carriage itself, it almost feels like it's gonna snap under your weight. Almost.
Almost.
And he starts like, oh, damn, yeah, you guys gotta have a lot of luggage. He starts,
Something like that.
he takes off and he takes you guys over to the market square.
Did the gang try to follow us?
No, not that you saw.
Just 1 second.
During this trip, am I able to maintenance my equipment?
Do you have the appropriate skills for that? I mean, it's not a long trip. The trip in total is maybe like 15, 20 minutes. So you're able
Well,
to...
I guess like, try and attempt to like, orient it to drain all the water or whatever that was accumulated while I was underwater so long.
You drain as much water as you can, but you realize that your flamer, for example, needs to be like scrubbed out essentially to get the igniter to ignite again. Because all the salt water and igniters, they build up. So you gotta scrape that. That's gonna take more than like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was just wiping the outside of my weapon and then once we're inside.
Yeah, you guys do basic main weapons. You get to your tavern. You go inside. How do you approach the tavern keeper? I'm curious because all of you are soaking wet still.
I'm only a little down.
That's right. Magnus is only a little damp. This place is it's in the market ground. It's called the Glass Bowl. Like, sorry, the what do you call that thing again? The Glass Bowl. That's what it's called. The Glass Bowl.
You said the same thing though.
Yeah,
I said bowl but originally. Sorry.
It's the glass bowl. No, wait, what do you call that? Yeah, no, it's a glass bowl.
Glass bowl.
Yeah. Hey.
So, I'll go up. Is it a woman or a man?
It's a woman. It's like, what do you...
I'll just...
like...
My hand's on the counter. I'll be like, ma'am, we've had a really rough night, as you can see.
Lorelei, your disguise has come undone.
Oh, baby.
No.
And she's wet. Whew.
I mean, it's dried up by now, but yes, you were dragged underwater.
Can it be a guy? Like,
I'll talk
pull
to
it down a little bit.
him. No.
No, it's a woman.
Like maybe I can talk to him. I'll pull my pants down a little bit so there's a little bit of...
I'll just be like, ma'am, we've had a really rough night, as you can see. Can we please rent a room? Like, and there's an extra such and such. I don't know how much credit. Sound pretty good.
What is
and
my...
if you are subtle.
It's like, I don't want your kind here. Like, it's just looking at you like...
Damn.
She points at you, Lorelei. It's like,
God damn it.
I don't want your kind here.
Damn.
Theo,
Is it, like, we're all around. Was that like, just like a, hey man, like, I can't have you here because, my customers don't like it? Or like, I personally am a fucking bitch.
Well,
I don't want you here.
that's a good question. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
when you...
attitude about?
I'll say you say that in character in a way that's not like as you said in real life. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like,
a little more,
it's like
eloquent.
I'm just trying to gather the host's tone.
she leans in. It's like, you haven't walked around things die around you. You're a witch, sanctioned or not. I don't want your kind around here.
Is she racist? Like, is that what she's getting at here?
No,
it's not really a
You're a
racist.
witch.
Or if I bribe her a little more, do I get the feeling if I bribe her a little more?
Essentially, what she's saying is, you as a witch cause like cats, dogs, birds, and everything else to die around you, and well, rumor has it witches bring demons and bad things.
Okay. How about we all step outside? There's 1,000 taverns.
Yeah, all right. So where can we go? You can surely point us there.
Yeah.
And I'll slip her like a half credit or whatever.
All right.
Okay, 50 cents.
For a full credit.
So I'm gonna rip this plastic credit in half.
Like,
All right.
Like $1.
She'll point out a place. It'll take you another 10 minutes to walk there. It's a miserable night at this point.
I'm covering myself back up.
Yeah.
Or if I'm not covering myself, if it's gone, my cloak's gone. It's probably gone. I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll say the cloak is gone. Yeah.
Just a cloak.
That's pretty fair. I mean, I probably threw it off anyway, so I didn't get dragged down.
Yeah, it just got dragged off your neck.
Yeah, so I'll just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
as you make it to the next tavern that she points out to you, you talk to the guy who's behind the counter. You get yourselves a room for the night. You get yourselves some rest.
Thank God.
Sleep.
So healing and
Alright, so I get 1 point of wounds back.
You get one wound
and
back.
one wound.
One wound.
1 wound. Yay! I'm up to 8 wounds.
You drop all your
Ooh,
fatigue.
9.
Wait, you're up to 8?
Yeah.
You're.
all for
I thought you got hit for like 12 wounds.
I did, and my armor.
I thought you said I got like the armor soak too, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. What's your total soak?
I have 3 armor, and then you said armor and
your
or
toughness,
something,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. The total soak is armor and so 6. So you should have taken 6. What's your wounds at?
13.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, she rolled max on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had that many wounds. I always forget that part.
No, yeah, I'm the squishy
I
one
have
with 9.
I have the most wounds. It's awesome.
That is pretty funny.
You said
I
one
get
fatigue?
1 fatigue?
You lose all your fatigue. Like all of the fatigue goes away once you get a full night's rest.
I thought you were like 1 fatigue. I'm like, I'm still at 4.
No.
We're gonna spend a week here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get back 1 wound and all your fatigue.
Yep.
You can also heal people.
You can
In the morning.
in the morning.
You can
Yeah.
heal me.
We don't gain. We gain 1 more wound, right, for resting.
Yep. You get 1 wound for resting. If you actually spent the entire day, the next following day, resting to do nothing but recuperate, it's 2.
Is there a bonus for like me being around?
Yep. +1.
Cool.
Like if you're actually recuperating, this is just them going to bed and waking up the next day.
Yeah.
I think we should still get another town away. I'm still worried about those guys that saw us last night.
Yeah. We should definitely get a carriage.
I'm feeling fantastic.
Oh,
We can-
I'm glad you're feeling great.
Yeah, I'm full up. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm not. We can reset at the Citadel or whatever the palace.
So,
Stronghold. Yeah, we can go there.
How far away?
kind of on that note, what is our next plan?
You said 3 days. Yeah, I don't want to take 3 days to
It
get
took you
there.
3 days to
Probably
get
just gonna
here.
have to.
Because
Yeah,
my
was that
thought
what
was
I
to
said?
kind of hopscotch from Skinner to whole thing up the cult ladder until we figured out what the fuck was going on enough to do something.
We're gonna have
And
to.
now Skinner hates us and whole thing's dead, so
I mean, we can spend the day recuperating and just studying the data slate and
Yeah.
Yeah. Its own.
All right. Magnus.
I like pull out the data slate and stuff and say to Big and Lorelei
Well-
found the ship before it sank.
Agnes, if
I want the manifesto.
if you want, I can read it to begin. If you wouldn't mind taking a look at my gun,
Take a look at your gun.
Yeah. because the fire went out. I don't know.
Oh, the flamer is all jacked up.
Yeah, both of them.
take out my backpack, open it up, say, we also have this book on all of Skinner and whole thing's and I realize it's soaking wet and probably completely ruined.
What book was that one?
Well, these were the notes that we got from the police guy.
Oh.
Pretty sure they don't even count as fireworks anymore.
I have a new book.
Kind of close it.
Lorelei or Magnus. We'll go with Magnus first. Where are you all doing this, by the way? Are you just doing this like at
In the
breakfast,
room?
at the
Room,
breakfast
Yeah,
table?
I was gonna say in our room.
Yeah.
Okay. Magnus, you pull up the data slate. It's obviously encrypted when you try to like get into it. What cybernetics do you have?
Cybernetics?
Yeah, what cybernetics do you have? Because this matters. I know
The
you have utility mechadendrite, right?
I've got the optical, I've got the Medicaid, I've got the utility,
Okay.
and I've got my Adeptus Mechanicus implants.
Well, Mechanicus implants is doesn't give you any bonus. Just let you get Mechanicus implants.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, just the 3 mechadendrites.
Okay. It's heavily encrypted. So it's going to be a tech use. You get a +10 from your mechadendrite, but it's at a -20 for the data slate. However, you have all day if you want to spend all day, which will negate the -20, so it'll be a +10 final if you want to spend all day and carefully try and hack it. I'm going to give everyone a forewarning in advance. This will mean you guys are here literally all day.
Yeah.
I'll like
All of us? I mean, some of us
go to
really-
hand the
Yeah,
data
it means Magnus will physically be here working on just the data slate all day.
Okay.
So,
Can I look at the manifesto?
yes, you can. Let's wait for Magnus real quick first.
Yeah. I'll spend my day doing that shit.
I went to give you the data slate, and like it's all encrypted and stuff. And I just look at it and say, it's probably gonna take a while.
The files are in the
Yeah.
computer?
What was that you said?
I was like, the files are in the computer?
As she rubs her chain axe.
If I spend the day here with it, perhaps I could get in.
It sounds good. I mean, the information's important, so.
How many times can he try? Can he try right now, and then if he doesn't get it, he's like, "Yep, we gotta stay all day," or is it just a one-time test?
Like, usual passwords you can do 3 times.
Magnus, okay, as a tech priest, you know that when things are heavily encrypted, they usually have fail-safes. And if you fail bad enough, this is mechanically, if you fail bad enough, it might just wipe itself out or have some kind of fail-safe otherwise.
Your password has been reset.
So,
Yeah, sure. I'll spend the day working on
Yeah,
this. I'll
just,
hand over the manifesto that Lorelei wanted.
Thank you.
alright. So, Magnus, I'm gonna
heal myself.
you can heal yourself before you start doing tech use tests and stuff.
Does anyone else need any healing?
I have 3 points missing.
I need healing.
Everyone needs.
I feel right as rain. I'm good.
I got hit by
What
a,
up, Theo?
I'm pretty sure I got hit by the boat, so I could use some.
Me too.
Of course. I'll spend the first however long healing with.
Alright,
Did I drink out the toilet?
I think, no, the toilet's sealed, but she tries to. She's just sniffing around.
Aw.
You're so adorable. Narratively speaking, Magnus, you spend the better part of the morning fixing everyone's wounds up. Go ahead and make your Medicaid tests.
Just out of curiosity, what is your minimum on that?
Minimum I can heal you?
Yeah.
0.
Oh, okay.
If he fails.
What?
I just healed myself. That was on me, so I healed myself for 1.
1 plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh, okay.
Are you hurt?
5.
Yeah, are you hurt, Magnus?
Yeah, I got hurt a while ago. I
Oh,
don't remember what hit me.
am I the one that hasn't really been hurt? I got hurt because I fell.
This is for the guy who got buried under a boat.
I got.
Nice.
I got shot in the face by explosive rounds and then
That's-
buried under a boat.
That's
Who
nine.
was
Who's
That's 9 total wounds.
Alright, yeah, I was only missing 7.
Will I heal you?
Oh, thank God, I'm all the way up.
I'm pretty sure that's everything.
Awesome. Yep, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, I feel so much
Yeah,
better.
you else needed. You need to be.
Yeah, please. That's enough.
That's
7.
Oh god.
Holy crap, you have a target of 95. That's amazing.
That's
I
great.
know. Like, he just constantly just, like, kills us. Like, when he fails, we're all like, Magnus, what happened?
Are you okay?
I barely healed myself though.
Are you sick? No, 95? Like, damn.
I'm having a bad day.
Alright. So Magnus, we're gonna leave your information till later because this is gonna take you all day. Lorelei, however, give me a Forbidden Lore warp.
Nice.
Bed and more work. Yay! Something I have.
Nice. Hmm.
Huh.
And Demon Meteor Swarm.
Actually, I have a whole bunch of stuff here.
Okay.
You start reading. You start reading this tome. It speaks of binding a demon or binding demons to hosts. It talks about preparations, costs, necessities, sacrifices. It speaks of other psychers used to maintain bindings. I know you failed.
Oh.
Now roll a d5. That's how much corruption you gain.
Hey! Insanity and corruption in one session.
Noise.
Ooh.
Just be glad you didn't fail by a lot more.
Is that just her or the rest of us since we're also in the room around?
Just her, because she's the only one trying to read it currently. And I imagine she would start talking about what is in this tome.
Yeah, I would tell everyone, obviously, that demons to people. Just probably, I guess, what the plates are for. I'm just taking stabs. I'm just taking stabs in the dark here.
That sounds.
And what did you say
Sounds
about the use of
possible.
psychers? Like, I missed the last part of it.
To maintain bindings. It's not, you don't, because you failed, you don't get the full information.
Yeah, I figure.
But what you do garner before you realize, like, this is very heretical, and you gain corruption from holding on to reading and going in depth with this. That's what you get. Psyker is used to maintain bindings. So, that's the information that you find in this Tome of Dark Rituals.
I'm gonna slam the book shut.
It would take
And then
you.
none of you read this book.
It would take you far more in-depth reading and time to ascertain all the details of it.
Did you
However,
ask if?
go ahead.
Did you ask if anyone else wanted to read the book?
No, I said nobody else read the book.
I was
No.
like,
Okay,
I feel like
in
that's not.
in that case, I feel like it's safest in my hands. We all know I am very much not going to read that book.
So if I try to read it all day, like, am I gonna get a lot of corruption from that shit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say no, not today. Like, you're not just gonna sit there and pump this thing for corruption.
I was gonna say, if I like spend all day trying to read it, and I'll stay inside with Magnus, and we can stay studying together.
Yeah, I will say, however, you're going to make another Forbidden Lore warp with a +20. If you
Okay.
fail by 3 or more degrees, you will get corruption.
Fair enough. Like a lot of corruption, I'm assuming.
That'll give you a target of, like, what, 50?
Yeah, it's a
It'd be a target of, target 50.
I literally just want
Do I
one
need to make
point
my
of
roll
corruption.
now
Just
or later?
one more point of corruption.
Let's see what Biggin, Theo, and Eos are gonna do since you two are gonna be out of the picture for a minute.
Sounds good.
Well, mine's easy. I'll be standing on guard duty.
Okay, Theo.
I was gonna see if I could gather any sort of information downstairs about, a gun store or like somewhere I could possibly find either pistol grips or recoil gloves.
All right, Eos.
I'll probably go with Theo.
I'll also be eating because I'm fucking hungry.
Kind of interested in the same things, and
Lorelei's gonna get on her
also
beat.
having
By the way, keep a lookout for those gang people
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah, we're gonna watch out.
having seen the gang, strength in numbers. Me and Theo could murder everybody together.
All right. Let's take
Christian.
a quick 5 minutes because my dog is ringing the bell, so she needs to go out for outside to
Well,
pee.
mine does too.
So
Mine, I don't have.
let's take a quick 5, or I guess however long Sam takes. So my dog's usually pretty quick.
Mine will take me a minute just to get up and down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll take
Be right back.
about 5, 10.
Okay.
One. I just want one more corruption point.
I mean, you could probably get it if you just.
That's why I want to hold on to the book.
I'm just saying, if the book was laying out and you just kind of. Oh. What's that? That looks like a cool picture, and that's it. That's all you need.
Because there's like 6 mutations that are bad, but the rest of them are either indifferent or good. And
Oh yeah, let me look at the.
It'd be amazing if you got a bad one.
it would.
Which ones are the bad ones here?
Mostly the ones that make me.
Cannibalistic, I'm sure.
Actually, no. Cannibalistic's not that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
The
cannibalize
bone.
our enemies.
Yeah, basically. The bone arms one is pretty bad because then I have to test for blood loss all the time, which would suck. See, I already have cursed flesh metal, so that's not anything. Let's see. The roll of 100 is just awful. Because that turns me into a demon and I'm fucked. No amount of fate dice can save me there.
Flesh. Instead of blood, when this character's flesh is torn asunder, horrific insects, worms, or
What?
flitting creatures spill forth. Whenever you suffer damage, you gain the fear trait for 1d5 rounds. No matter what, that's terrible. That's a turn.
Yeah.
You can't.
Sightless orbs is also pretty bad. I become blind, but I get unnatural senses.
Unnatural senses are good, aren't they?
But
They are when they can go further than 20 meters. That's all I would get is 20 meters, because that's
pretty much just be a melee death machine.
basically, yeah.
What the fuck? Warp gaze?
Yeah, warp gaze is amazing.
What the fuck does that do?
Warp gaze is like
the
you
character
have.
gains a 20-meter ranged attack that strikes with 1d10 plus corruption bonus energy damage and the spray quality. Each time I use that attack, I gain 1d5 corruption points. Characters struck with this attack must make a challenging fear test.
You got a fucking warp laser out of your fucking eyeballs.
Yes.
Oh, I missed something cool.
Yeah, you
Possible
did.
mutations.
Mutations, the warp gaze.
Excessive legs will be hilarious because that would make me go twice as fast as I do now.
Excessive legs.
Yeah. I gain a quadruped trait with an extra legs equal to my corruption bonus. So if I'm reading that right, I get an extra 2 legs just to get the quadruped trait, plus an additional leg. So I have like 5 total. I'd be a freaking crab guy. The wings are always nice.
Oh, dude, Death Sight? That sounds cool as shit. These sound so cool.
Right?
Wow.
I can get extra arms. I can get a natural armor 2. I can get a swollen brute talent.
You gain so sightless orbs. You gain unnatural senses, corruption bonus times 10 traits.
Right, which right
So what
now
does
would
that
just
mean?
be 20. My corruption bonus, if I get one more, is 2. I'll have 20 points of corruption at that point.
Oh, okay. So you get 20.
So I would have unnatural senses out to 20 meters, which is not that far.
No. Until you get it again, and you have a higher corruption bonus.
Actually, if I get it again, I have to reroll.
Oh. Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
I like how you can
Yeah.
get wings.
I love the wings.
I
Can you
really can't.
imagine big and flying?
I really cannot believe you guys spent 2 hours getting your asses handed to you by a boat.
Well, I mean, it would have taken so long if fucking Big Un and then Lorelei separately were trying to kill themselves effectively with the boat.
Hey, if you guys had gone after Lorelei, I would have been fine. I'm just saying.
There was no indication. Like, out of character, I knew she was.
Out of character, yeah. In character.
There was no fucking indicator. She's like, go help Big Un. And that's the last thing I heard. So I'm like, alright, cool, Big Un needs help.
Oh, yeah. I'm totally fine with it.
God.
Yeah, Bone Blades is another one that's pretty awful.
Scuba Steve.
You just saw that?
Yeah, what is that?
That's from PUBG. Someone named Scuba Steve actually drowned. As I said, Scuba Steve never drowns. I remember seeing that picture, so I looked it up immediately.
Nice.
I was going to tell you, I was also going to look for the flashlight, because I fucking need that, apparently. I was going to ask around for, like, a general store. But I have only rely on yourself, and that gives me a plus 20 oh, that's just tech use. No, that's tech. That's for applying.
They worded that weirdly because on the modification section, it says to apply your personal mods, it's a trade armor check. But then the Frontier world gets a bonus to skill or tech use to apply your personal mods.
So I was actually gonna ask about that. Yeah.
Applying personal mods is, I think, weapon monger or armor monger. I think it's armor monger, which is a trade skill.
Trade armor.
Trade armor.
Trade armor. Yeah.
Yeah, trade armor. And if you don't,
I wrote it down. I just don't have it traded or trained.
If you don't have it trained, essentially it just gives it to you as known. Because untrained is minus 20.
Okay.
And
That's only for my weapons.
Yes, and then if you learn it, which I think it's intelligence in general, so it's I don't think you have intelligence, so it's like 200. Then it's plus 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then if you're doing just modifications for a requisition, you get plus 30 to it, and then you have to make the check to apply it.
Since Lorelei is going to be gone for a minute still, and her and Magnus's thing is at the end anyway.
This essentially is me trying to do a requisition without doing a requisition. By the way, I know you figured that out.
Yeah, I already do. Roll inquiry.
Inquiry. Okay.
And you have all day, so get a plus 20 to inquiry.
Okay.
You guys playing?
Am I adding because I'm asking for the pieces? I'm not adding that. That's not an actual requisition yet.
Yeah, that's not an actual requisition.
Okay.
You're asking if you can even find it here.
Okay. It's not going to go well. I'm just letting you know. Hey, it did go well.
Alright. You chat up the innkeep. You chat up some random locals. Say the only people in this area, this general region, who have anything about what you're asking are the nobles. It's like there are no shops that just sell these things. Only the super rich on this planet have access to that stuff. Though there has been more coming in, most of the stuff that you might be able to find would be back in what's the name of the Kanazawa, the capital, where the Imperial Palace is. That's the only place where there's actually else to them an abundance of high-tech weaponry.
Okay.
And high-tech weaponry includes
flashlight too.
Yeah, that. Remember, people walk around here with torches.
Oh shit!
Shoot a world.
Shoot a world.
So, like I said, technology, high tech.
Okay.
So you do learn that. Theo, while you're asking around questions, make a awareness.
You're getting followed.
Modifier.
Hidden modifier.
Okay.
So flat. Hopefully it's, looks like, a lot.
Yeah.
There was a plus, but not that much.
My thing where I get to reroll to avoid being surprised.
You're not being surprised.
Damn it! I can use a fate point. I'll do that.
I just keep
Reroll.
asking him, like, where did you find that magna or that manga before? Get more of that?
Okay, I reroll it.
Let's see.
What?
Theo, you spot one guy in particular who's been eyeballing you. Like, he's trying to be really conspicuous about it. But every now and then he gives you a look over, and then you see him leaving towards the middle of the day.
Eos, I think we got a tail. And I'm gonna
Yeah, she does.
follow. Eos, you come with me or no?
Yeah.
Go.
So we're going to kill shit?
Yep. We're gonna
Haven't
follow.
killed shit in like 7 hours, so. I'm ready.
We're following.
Alright, you're following. When you go get Eos, you follow this guy out.
Eos was with me, right?
Yeah, I was with them.
I'm not going to say like you're standing right next to each other the entire
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you're only within like 5 meters of each other.
Yeah, I thought you meant like go off and get me. No.
You guys go and follow this guy. He's got a small lead on you, like maybe 10 meters ahead of you, if that.
Well, that's what you want for tailing.
Yeah. You see him turn a corner. Let's see. As he does.
He trips.
No. You see him turn a corner, and you follow along. I probably should start doing more. I do some GM rolls, but for the most part, I just roll open because at this point, fuck it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's funny to see. Okay, 71. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it makes us all go, what?
Yeah. And you see him come to another, like a 4-way intersection in back alleys. And he's talking to a kid and another grown adult.
Can we hear anything?
You're still 10 meters away. You're trying to keep a safe distance, but this guy just like went into an alleyway, and you have to make a stealth check. And I'll say with a -10 because there's trash cans and some other stuff in the way, but there's an alleyway and 2 people walk into it. I'll say without any awareness check, you can peek around the corner and see him talking to a kid and an adult.
Okay. I'm just gonna relay to Eos real quietly, but I'm gonna watch and see what they do.
Alright, you watch. They talk for like 30 seconds. Kid nods his head and just takes off like just running like a bat out of hell. Both guys look at the kid. It's like one guy walks one way, the other guy walks the other way.
Which guy? The guy that we followed. I'm gonna.
You went into a. Let me draw this out real quick.
No, I mean I know one went one way, one went the other. I'm just gonna follow the one that we followed. I'm gonna continue tailing him.
Okay.
He's in an alley, right?
Yeah, it's a 4-way like alley intersection.
Okay.
Does it look like I can backtrack to cut him off?
There's a skill check for that. Make a survival with a +10.
It's gonna be good.
The fuck is a map?
You think so, but when you turn the corner, it's not like an obvious like, oh, he just comes out over here.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just like after I think about it, I'm like, I'm unsure. I'll stick with Theo.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you because it's a 4-way, so we're going this way. I was like, watch the guy behind us, and as soon as he's out of sight, let me know.
Okay.
All right. You start tailing him. Kid took off like a bat out of hell. The other guy started walking off in a different direction. This guy, instead of doubling back the way he came, started turning around. You follow him for... How long do you follow him? 5 minutes?
As soon as the guy behind us is out of sight, EOS is going to tell me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we should jump him, right? Like, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously, we're jumping this guy.
I love you guys so much.
So I'm gonna pull my hand cannon out. Oh, okay. Can I retroactively see? I didn't have enough time to put the exterminator thing on it.
Nah, you wouldn't have had the time to put the exterminator on this
because
morning.
this guy can. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I pull out my hand cannon, and
I'm just putting some tokens down just to give visual representation as to where fucking things are.
Okay. Which one is
where you put him?
Yeah, hang on. This one over here is not the old man, the other adult male. That he went down that way.
The outside one, yeah.
This one that is the former bodyguard or former Emilio token is going in that direction. He's going in that direction. You guys are over here, and you were watching them talk here.
Okay.
The kid fucking he just took off sprinting that way.
All right.
I'm gonna take my hand cannon out, and I'm gonna come up behind him. I'm gonna grab.
Make a stealth check.
Damn it!
You're just trying to be sneaky, quiet, not trying to hide. So it's no penalty. No negatives. Just a flat.
Is this agility or perception?
It's agility.
Well, he's gonna fucking see me.
Yeah,
he's gonna fucking see me. Either way,
you know you guys smell horrible, right?
I mean, I'm charging it. I'm gonna try to grab him and shove my hand cannon into his back.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sneak and slash his throat.
No, I got that. You start moving into the thing, and he spots you. He starts running. Initiative time.
Well, he didn't roll his stealth. He might get a 1, or 2, or 3, or 4.
I'll do it. I'll see what happens.
You'd have to beat his degrees of success in perception or awareness, rather.
Which is not going to happen, probably. Yeah.
No. You step into the hallway or into the alleyway as he's turning the corner, and out of the corner of his eye, you can see him stop, look. You make eye contact, and he just fucking takes off like a bat out of hell.
I'm going to immediately charge after him.
All right, we're gonna roll initiative real quick. Where are you? Turn order. There you are.
While they're doing that, I'm just sitting out there going, man, standing out here while they read, it's boring. I know what EOS is doing.
Well, you heard over the earpiece, hey EOS, because I said that over the earpiece, and then we kind of met up and then went. So you heard, hey EOS, we might have a tail, and then that's the last time we communicated over the earpiece, microbeat.
All right.
Guy rolled a 5. Okay.
What's your initiative, guys? Man.
Well,
Hey, it doesn't matter. You still beat him.
That is true. You still beat him.
Yeah. I think I rolled mine correctly this time, actually.
He is.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just rolled mine correctly as well.
It works now.
Cool. I don't know why. I didn't change anything.
It's a feature.
I didn't change anything. Whatever. He did get to do a full move ahead of you guys, but I'm pretty sure with your speed you can catch him.
Yeah, we were rather close.
Yeah, we were close, and I already have my hand cannon out, and I also get to do an attack while I'm running after him.
Yeah. So, let's see. EOS, you get to go first. What are you doing?
Am I going to catch him with a 15 charge?
You will not catch him with a 15 charge.
I will run past him.
Okay.
Okay.
He is down this alleyway. You got 10 meters, then he managed to get another 5, and he threw some stuff down as he started moving. Just grabbed the closest trash bins, whatever.
Oh, come on, buddy. That's embarrassing, though.
Yeah. So that'll take 5 off my movement or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 run. I'm gonna use all that to get past him. Turn around, fucking chain X in my hand,
Okay.
and like looking menacing, like you don't want to come this way, bro.
So you pull out your chain axe as you're running, and you're trying to turn on your toes as he's coming at you. Yeah, I can buy that. Theo.
Eels panicked for like a second.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
I'm doing my full. I can't do a charge. Was I ahead or behind? I can't reach him in a charge. You said.
You cannot reach him in a charge now.
If I do a run, can I run into somebody and try to like knock him down?
No. Run is essentially you cannot engage in melee with a run.
Okay.
That's
well,
right.
I'm gonna run directly behind him, and fuck it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna shoot him. Like, like that's all I can do. I can't say anything.
All right. Let's see.
Or I could
Shoot him in the leg or something.
Yeah.
because I can't do it. Can I do a cold shot? Is that a thing? No.
That's a full
Okay.
action thing. You're doing a free
Yeah.
action attack here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you run and you get within striking distance. And you have a point blank shot at this guy.
Murder.
Can I club him?
You can do no, you can't.
Oh, I have a melee weapon, don't I?
You do have a melee weapon, but your feature only allows you to do a single attack with a one-handed gun.
Shoot on the move, not bash on the move.
Yeah,
Yes.
just-
The shurikens, because I've been dying to eat them.
Oh shit.
That
Yeah, I will
Remember.
allow you to do that.
yes!
I will allow you to do that. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, I'm so excited for this.
I'm so excited for you for this too.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hit Eos in the face with that shuriken. Let's see. For hit, it's a no aim, but it's point blank. You said pretty much.
It is point blank. Yep.
Come on, motherfucker. It's flat. You said
Huh?
at the end it's flat. You said
Yeah.
no added or subtracted.
Yeah, it's point blank. No extra mods.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Can he dodge? Is a big question.
Inescapable attack, motherfucker.
Oh,
Shit, son.
well, let's see. Yes.
Oh!
Yes,
Can
he
he
can.
dodge attack that's coming from behind him?
Oh wait, minus 60? Oh no, not
Yeah.
minus 60 for
Yeah, I was like,
Yes.
he's got a negative.
yeah.
Let's say,
Negative
let's
60?
Not be a mook and let's just be like Skinner.
Oh no,
Man.
it's minus 70. Not that matters, but because it's point blank, it's minus 70.
No, that
Well,
doesn't matter.
you can only go up to minus 60.
Yeah.
Well, it matters for how long he's paralyzed.
Oh.
Because it's his degrees of failure on
Roll
his attack
your
or my-
damage and roll your and what is it again? Toughness?
You said it was a neurotoxin, so it was just paralysis equals the degrees of failure. That's what you told me specifically.
Okay. God damn.
How does that feel?
He failed.
It doesn't do any damage. Like it nicks it, but it's just down.
Your shuriken pierces him in the neck,
Oh,
striking him in the jugular, and he goes into cardiac arrest.
what? How does it hit him in the thing?
He rolled a fucking 100 on his toughness test to resist a neurotoxin.
Your plan works too well.
I'm just gonna go. Can I like first aid him?
Okay, he's not dead immediately. I'll say this is narrative time. He's not dead immediately, but his mouth starts foaming, his body seizes up, and he like just falls over and starts convulsing.
I'm gonna walk over to him and kind of like nudge him with my boot, and be like, "Is that normal?
No.
The little thingy?
Theo,
This is
like
a new
this
toy,
ninja
and
star
I did
went,
not know.
this ninja star went right into his neck. And it's like it didn't go deep. Just one of the points is stuck in his jugular.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just keep it there. He can't talk.
No, he's convulsing. Like he's having a heart attack seizure right now. This guy's like kicking and starting to foam at the mouth.
Can we do a test?
You can do a Medicaid test if you want.
It's not gonna go good. Just throwing that out there.
I'm not gonna give you.
Help them over the phone.
Throw in his neurotoxin, and then like he's like, I don't have to do CPR.
I don't know. It's a good point. Am I doing perception to see if I can, or intelligence?
This is intelligence based. This is intelligence Medicaid check. You know that it's a neurotoxin, so it's not a penalty to that. However, how much do you know about medicine and neurotoxins?
I know farm medicine.
we got to put them down.
Yeah. So just roll it flat, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Just to go with that. Let's see how this goes.
Probably have it unknown.
Putting them down.
Not terrible. I have no fucking clue what to do. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna take my cloak and I'm gonna wipe the flat parts of the ninja star, and then I'm walking away. I'm cleaning my fingerprints, and I'm out.
Wow!
I'm just gonna leave. Let's go. Let's go. He's gone.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see
There's
here.
nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Let's leave.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Unless you know medicine, my friend, we're out.
I love you. Theo.
I mean, shouldn't we just like write it out, like see if he stops doing that thing?
I mean, we could stay here and watch him die. That's fine. I'm just not touching it.
You guys have been.
I'm not saying I enjoy it, but I enjoy it.
Theo, you got down on one knee and like tried to like feel around, see if there's anything you could do. And now you're talking about this. It's taking like 30 seconds for you to do this, right? And now you're talking about this. This guy's like started to like bleed from his mouth. The convulsing has gotten less violent, but he's like still shaking a little bit.
Is he still alive?
Magnus will know what to do.
Hey, Magnus.
You guys called me up on the beat. I'm like, yeah.
You know that ninja stars I've been playing with, and you told me not to touch some of it because it's neurotoxin or whatever.
Magnus, you are currently balls deep in working on your data slate. If you leave to do this now, it will reduce the bonus to plus 10. Just for
What
kind of bonus if we phone it in?
Lorelei's over in the corner. Just let them figure it out.
Okay. I, being the proper sororitas, I'm gonna steal his belongings. And then
yeah, let's make it look like a robbery. Yeah, no, let's search his stuff. Yeah, let's do it.
I might cry. This is just.
Make a scrutiny check.
Almost extraordinary.
Scrutiny.
I love it because he shouldn't have died.
He should not have died. That was the perfect plan. Can we just discuss that was?
No,
It was the perfect plan and beautiful execution.
yeah, perfect
It worked
execution.
too well.
A beautiful execution, yeah.
Technically. In all intents of the word. Is there any modifiers to this scrutiny?
Scrutiny, what are you doing exactly? You're stripping him naked? This guy is still convulsing, but he's like slowing down.
I mean, does he have nice boots?
Yeah, like.
Nah, not really.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it. I'm checking his pockets.
Yeah, for paperwork.
You check his pockets.
So hard. There's like a data slate, and they're saying, "Okay, these are the guys that are working to fuck up the cult. Go help them."
Oh man.
Sent here by Inquisitor Andrasia to keep tabs on you. No.
I'm also going to.
We don't like tails.
Open up his shirt to see if I see a plate.
You open up his shirt. I'm not going to make you make a scrutiny roll for this. You don't see a plate. However, you see a tattoo.
Oh, goody.
Took a picture. Or whatever. We have the equivalent.
You pull out your cell phone.
World. Yeah.
The iPhone 4000.
Yeah. It's like this big.
Come on, dude, 4,000 would be like 10,000.
Like the 40.
Yeah,
how about
right.
iPhone 40K?
Yeah.
But
That's
So
living.
no modifiers on the scrutiny?
no, no, you don't even have to do the scrutiny for seeing the tattoo.
The tattoo.
It's a tattoo of a 99.
99.
Yeah.
Again, 99 problems with life.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, right? This is the 99 club. Oh, no, he should be in the 100 club. He has to have a tattoo of 100 right there. And with a do not resuscitate right underneath it, probably. This fucking guy. I'll just take a ninja start.
God. Alright.
Yeah, no modifier for searching the rest of them.
No, I'm not gonna make you roll scrutiny. The scrutiny was gonna be for finding this tattoo. You search the rest of him. He has nothing of any real value. Some crumpled up parchment, an inkwell that
I take the parchment.
that is used.
I take that.
That's it. And he had some random fucking money on him.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
A small amount.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Oh yeah, money.
Any weapon?
Yeah,
There
anyway.
was like a kid and another adult that got away this whole time. You guys were doing.
Yeah, well, we're a little bit worried about the crime and murder I've just committed.
Oh, who cares? You know how much murder we've committed, and you're worried about this one?
But this one was an accident, for real. I tried to legitimately just paralyze him so we could talk to him, but
I accidentally murdered someone, and I got over it.
I just want to
I ain't
push
going
him.
down for this.
Oh my god.
Gently push him.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll him behind some boxes.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, I mean,
horrible.
like, before we do that,
Yeah.
is it clear that he's dead?
Yeah. By the time you're done checking his pockets, seeing the tattoo, what you gather from this guy is he looks like he was some kind of sailor.
Possibly from that gang.
From Oldport.
Yeah. Actually, Eos.
Yo, what's up?
Now that I think about it, you actually succeeded on your awareness test yesterday, right?
She did.
By a large margin.
Oh yeah.
This
I was
is
like,
this is one of the guys that was watching you.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, this is one of the guys that
Oh,
was
I
watching.
don't feel bad anymore.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna wipe all the flat surfaces and everything.
You're gonna take it though, right? The shuriken?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I mean, does it still have neurotoxin in it? Because only one corner of it touched this guy's neck.
It injects it from a small capsule.
Ah!
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
It's a hollow.
central capsule with needles on each end.
I'll take it, and then you can turn in the purple goo in it, and then I'll have that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh shit!
Right in the throat. Yeah.
That's just a cool.
You guys in here. Shut up. You guys in here. Shut.
What the fuck?
I take it out and I wipe it like on a shirt, and I just put it in my pocket.
I didn't even think about that, but yes, okay.
Clearly seeing that he is dead. Before we leave, I'm gonna kick him like a good 5 or 6 hard times. Like I'm trying to kick through him.
Roll strength
That's me.
with a plus 30.
Good.
All right. You
Good.
you break a few bones, but you don't do any you don't disfigure him.
Alright, that's fine. I just wanted to make it look like a mugging gone wrong, not a murder.
Nice.
Through nerve.
It wasn't a murder. It was a stalking gone wrong.
We did check under the tongues of his boots and stuff, like the common hiding spots as well.
Ninja style.
Ninja
style. All right.
We're just gonna roll him behind some boxes, put him in front, and just dip out.
All right, Magnus. Make me your attack use test plus 20.
Good job, dude.
That's including my 10 I already got, right?
It was not actually. So plus 30.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Wait! Sorry. Actually, I remember now. Originally, it would have been minus 20. Now you still would have passed anyway. Originally, it was going to be minus 20, but the plus 20 would have negated that, so it would have been plus 10. But you still would have passed with 5 degrees, which is perfect.
Yay, Magnus!
Yeah.
Perfect.
Magnus, the first thing you uncover in this data slate is blueprints to a tunnel system underneath what appears to be a shuttle landing zone. This going in further during the course of the day, you realize that this is a tunnel system underneath the Ikli Palace back in Kanazawa.
What?
Are you shitting?
Oh man.
What?
And this is what you uncover by the time Theo and Eos murder this guy. This is like about the same time you're starting to uncover stuff.
Come back looking a little flushed and just.
Yeah. We don't tell anybody.
No, that was.
Yeah.
Further along in the day, you start to find mentions of personnel that have been bribed at the docks or at the ports. Funds spent to bribe the right personnel to alter shipping manifests / records and get shipments through without inspections. A pseudonym of some sort, Scribbler, and another pseudonym of some sort, and maybe an off-world contact. You can't exactly decipher because this is heavily encrypted, but it's also ciphered in some parts. A contact by the name of Priest has been sending shipments to an off-world for Holthane in direct support of his activities here.
Holy shit.
There's also, and the last bit of information, the last thing you get is after going through a lot of like shipping timelines, is one is coming in within 3 days.
Whoa.
It would have been 4 days, but 3 days now, because you're fighting this.
Days, right?
3 1/4 days.
I'll take it.
Oh, we gotta get moving for Kanazawa tonight.
We'll just double pay the guy at the carriage, and
That guy is
we'll run the shit.
that guy's not like
Different guy, different carriage.
Yeah.
Well, we can find someone else.
Yeah, there's
There's
carriages.
always carriages,
It's
yeah.
easy enough to find a carriage.
Yeah. Well, we can pay him triple. Fuck it. We got money.
So,
Yeah.
Theo, how's that tail?
What?
You said on the beat that you might have a tail.
It was I thought.
Little kid, he ran real fast.
Yeah, it was my cloak bunched up. I wasn't sure. Anyways, Magnus, just over here real quick, guys.
Lorelei,
Magnus, gonna
go ahead and make your test.
Yes.
Forbidden Lore Warp.
Magnus, you got
Plus
that
20.
purple good.
And you said plus 20, right?
Yep. And I said if you fail, was it by 3 degrees or more?
Yep.
Yeah, by 3 degrees or more, you get more corruption.
Come on, corruption.
Oh no.
Breath, deep breath. Give me a 1. Are you
Only one
kidding?
degree.
I mean, you got all your fate though. You couldn't reroll it.
Our
Don't know,
favorite.
I thought they recharged every session, not every day.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
session.
To replenish?
Oh,
Oh, okay. I was about to
okay.
say, I thought it was session 2.
Yeah, you struggle like this tomb is, aside from it being cryptic, also seems to be written in High Gothic, something you're not. You are trained in High Gothic, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, it's also trained in like an older form of High Gothic, so
Okay.
it's harder for you to read than standard.
Higher Gothic.
Super High Gothic.
Not so high, God.
High Gothic.
I wrote down higher Gothic now, so I can't get anything out of it.
Like you don't get anything more than you've already got. Nothing that of any real help, at least. You know that this is a very heretical book. You've done what you can to read
I'm so
into
tired
it.
of it.
Yeah, you've done what you can to read into it without being corrupted any further than you already have been.
Sweet. Put this book aside at the end of the day. Like, yeah, I didn't get much out of it. I don't read High Gothic. Or Higher Gothic.
It's just an older form of High Gothic.
So, Lorelei, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said that people shouldn't read that book because it does evil heresy stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to hold on to it because I can't read it?
Please. And I'll hand him the book.
Lorelei, you know that chaotic runes and such, you can gain corruption if you stare into them too long.
Oh.
I don't
I
read.
do, okay. Yeah, I'll be like, try to read it at all. It'll still hurt your head if you try to read it.
Well, reading usually hurts my head.
Yeah, see? So please promise me you won't try to read it.
I promise I will not try to read it.
Thank you.
Liar.
Instead, I just look for the pretty pictures. I just look for the pretty pictures.
Yeah, he's not reading
There are pictures in there.
Immediately opens it.
No,
All right.
I'll be nice for now.
You know what? I think this is a good stopping point
I agree.
Yeah.
because I also want to play Divinity Original Sin, but that's besides the
That's
point.
fair.
I'm also a little tired after kicking your guys' asses with a boat.
Dude, that boat was amazing!
Fuck that boat.
2-hour-long session. Just
Fuck
to
that
get
guy who fucking took a shuriken to the neck.
Yeah.
The one time I'm like, I won't kill a guy. I'll just shuriken.
I am really proud of myself though for not dropping that shit in the water. I'm so afraid of ruining it. I'm like, no, not in the
You
water.
know what? I was thinking, you know what? If they lose this shit, then that they just fail. There's no way
Yeah.
they can find the information they need.
I sacrificed a fate point to be able to save that thing. Like, I was ready to die to save that shit. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
My hat's off to you for your conviction.
If anyone else had a fucking flashlight, I might be able to find
I'm
them in
just
the water.
proud of myself. I feel like I like mess up a lot in this, and I'm like, yes, for once I'm improvising well tonight.
You did amazing. Yeah,
You did
Actually-
very well.
you did very well. Let's see, Lorelei, I'm gonna give you an additional bonus 100 experience because you sacrificed your fate die essentially to save the mission. And that's a pretty big deal. So 100 bonus experience. Everyone else gets 400.
Yay! Thank you. I have 800 experience. I'm gonna buy some good shit.
Everyone else got how much?
400.
400?
Yep. I mean, there was definite threat here, but it was very inanimate.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, that guy didn't cause any trouble.
I'm fighting the ship.
Yeah. I was fine. I had a rebreather. You know, I
Yeah.
was coming
I
to
still
save
had
people.
like 4 or 5 turns before I ran out of oxygen.
I honestly feel like though I told Elliot last week that I never like get hurt. I've been in this 5 sessions, haven't fired a weapon, haven't gotten hurt, anything. And Elliot's like, here you go. Let me drop a ship on you then.
Well, I was telling Jesse, was it like last week, Jesse, how
Yeah.
my campaigns, and you can ask fucking Matt and Joe, to me, the mobs are not the most dangerous thing.
Yeah.
The terrain is.
Yeah.
I really like how you incorporate terrain and stuff though.
You just did Bill Pratt. That boat really ruined our day.
Oh,
Let's be honest. Our rolls ruined our day. That boat didn't help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My rolls were all in the 80s and 90s.
yeah. That's happened to me too. It's like I meant playing for 4 hours straight and rolling nothing lower or nothing higher than nothing lower than an 80 is super frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, today when you woke up, I forgot to mention it's raining. It's not like it looks like it's gonna rain for a couple of days. Yeah.
Rust.
Like I told Bigot earlier, like looking at the sky, there's a little bit of moon out, but there's definitely clouds rolling in.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because we're going to be traveling for 3 days away from this town, so it'll stop raining on the road.
Assuming we aren't traveling with the storm.
Well, horses are fast, so.
Yeah. So storms.
Take that, Mother Nature. Fuck you. I'm on a horse.
Yeah, fuck you. I got 4 horsepower.
4. Literally 4 horsepower.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun, guys. God damn.
Didn't mean
So thinking back on this, we have tried to not kill someone, but like stop them physically twice. No, 3 times. And they died. Like, this guy the guy Lorelei assailed, and that like guy who fell out of the society. I don't remember his name, but like the first guy that we tortured, and
Oh, yeah.
he just fucking killed himself.
Magnus. You also find Lance Gilligan inside this data slate. Like you find his name mentioned as part of a trade.
I was hoping like a little Willy Wonka style.
You find his name mentioned as a prior deal done.
As a what?
As a prior deal that had taken place. Like I don't remember how long ago, but a while back.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, notes done.
My agility is 50.
Nice.
I'm impressed. All right. Any complaints, suggestions, gripes?
Nope.
Nothing
Boats
from
are
your
way
end.
too strong
Any
here.
complaint I have is, holy crap, I can't do
Yeah.
that was a hard session that way. And it had nothing to do with you, it was just all our bad rolls.
Yeah.
What's funny to me is if you had amphibious, I would be like, yeah, they can just sink to the bottom of the pier, which is like 20 meters, and you don't like you just look up, like okay.
And I've just been like, God damn it, now I have to walk back up there.
I'm gonna walk.
That's essentially what would have happened if you had amphibious. It's like you are, for all man. I might have had to make you do a couple dodges for the shit falling down, but
Yeah, 2d20 plus 5 could have been really bad.
well, you literally had a ship smack into you.
Yep. I didn't say it was inappropriate, I just said it was hard.
I didn't say it was unwarranted.
In all reality, I should have done 4d10 because you're not supposed to go over d10s, but whatever.
Well, I mean, it's in the water. It's not.
Yeah.
The
It worked
deck
in
is
your
going
favor.
down its descent.
Yeah,
You know.
He would have been pushed away, not like pushed against.
Yeah.
it depends.
Pushed.
It also could have been like cargo inside the ship, like cannonballs or something falling out and hitting him too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god. That's like a slow motion death right there.
no.
I died by cannonball. Wow, how did that get fired at you? Oh, it just fell.
He just fell on me.
The slowest cannonball of all.
Remember Joe, Matt, the freaking goblin holding the torch over the cliff edge
Yes.
for like 6 turns and no one shot him?
I made it so he couldn't see for like 2 or 3 turns until he got dispelled.
Yeah, and then he just dropped it and was like, oh, let me see what happens. This is so cool. Dead. Stupid goblin. He also almost killed all of you too. Well, actually, Sam was there for that too. That was Sam's like second session or first session.
Which one was the story we talking about?
When you guys
Yeah.
assaulted the cliff keep,
Yeah.
the overpass keep, and there's
Oh yeah.
that one goblin sitting on the edge holding a torch.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
I
I
remember
forgot
that.
about that. And he dropped it,
He
and
dropped,
we blew up.
yeah, he dropped it on a bunch of barrels of black powder,
Yeah.
and I think it was Joe who was like, "Does he look over the edge and die too?" It's like, "Yeah, he's a stupid goblin." Rolled for it. It's like, "Yeah, he does," and dead. Good time.
It's the end of times.
Oh man! All right, so I'm gonna hop on. I'm gonna turn off the recorder, and I'm gonna hop on Divinity Original Sin.
Okay.
Are you gonna do
I have homework, so I gotta do that.
I would love to, but I gotta sleep.
I did this instead of homework. I'm just letting you know.
I gotta be at work in 6 hours.
I could have just as easily gone, you know what, I got homework tonight, can't guys, sorry.
Yeah, I gotta it's midnight here.
So you're in bed.
I'm going to bed.
All right. I guess I'll have a light snack because I'm starving, and then I'll just go play a game by myself.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
Oh.
Go play with yourself.
Yeah, play in the honor mode. You'll like it.
Play in honor mode. Yeah. Dead. Game over. Try again.
Yeah,
You'll have fun for 10 minutes.
All right, guys. Good game. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
later.
See you.
Adios.
Stop recording.